Hey everyone, I'm Jen with Timeline Tarot. Let's see what the week of August 25th, 2024 has in store for all of us. I'm going to begin with Aries, work my way around the zodiac wheel here, ending at Pisces. Timestamps, as always, will be pinned to the comment section below. Please remember that this reading could be for your professional, personal, or romantic life. It's also a collective general reading, and that means it's quite possible that some messages may come through today that don't fully resonate with you. And if that's the case, it's quite all right. It just means it is intended for another sign, or another person of your sign, I should say. I've set the intentions of this reading to be for your sun and your moon, and that's because the moon governs emotions. So remember, take these messages how they resonate to you. They can be in your professional, personal, or romantic life. With all that said, let's begin. Aries, let's see what the week of August 25th, 2024 has in store for you. Too busy winning. Well, that is very Aries-like. Bottom of the deck, we have the Seven of Wands in the reverse. You could be overly protective of something or someone. So let's see what this is all about for you. For the Aries collective now, for the week of August 25th, 2024. Tell us more about too busy winning. 4 cards, please. And thank you. We have the Ace of Cups in the upright. We have the Five of Swords in the upright. We have the Ace of Wands in the upright. And we have the Six of Pentacles in the upright. Bottom of the deck, we have 10 of Pentacles in the upright, 5 of Pentacles in the upright, 3 of Cups in the reverse. And that leaves a King of Pentacles in the reverse at the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn this week. I see you overcoming difficulty this week. For some of you, you're going to be overcoming difficulty in love. For others of you, it will be with your finances. But what I like about the too busy winning card with all of these cards here on the tables, the overall feeling I'm getting is that as of late, if I'm looking into your recent past, there's been a lot of conflict, tension. Some of you have dealt with loss, maybe defeat, could even be betrayal. Definitely some sort of conflict, right, with that Five of Swords. But crowning you this week are 2 aces. You have the Ace of Cups in the center of your spread, as well as the Ace of Wands. And then moving into the week here, you're starting off the week with the Six of Pentacles, which talks about generosity and charity and giving and the sharing of wealth. So for a lot of you with these bottom cards here of 10 of Pentacles, 5 of Pentacles, and the 3 of Cups in the reverse, I feel that you're overcoming adversity this week. You're overcoming the pains of the recent past, any conflict or tension you've had, or maybe stifled creativity, or perhaps even financial loss. Now, some of you this week may choose to be a bit more isolated for whatever reason. There could be some residual pain or hurt coming off of that Five of Swords card from the recent past. And you're definitely dealing with this type of authority figure this week who's, the King of Pentacles in the upright is a beautiful energy, but in the reverse, this is an individual who could be very domineering or controlling. We have the Moon in the reverse right behind that. So whoever this person is that you're dealing with this week, and again, I don't read body parts, I'm reading energy, but you're dealing with someone who is very unhappy, who is very authoritative, very domineering, and very controlling. This person could also be avoiding responsibility, because that's what the 10 of Wands in the reverse talks about in this deck. But I feel like you're overcoming whatever issues you either have had with this person recently, or you may be having with them this week. So I like this a lot for you. It looks like a new beginning for a lot of you in love, for others of you in some new type of creative endeavor. It feels like where maybe creativity was stifled, you'll have some sense of inspiration this week to continue with something. For others of you where you're maybe have incurred a financial loss, there's an opportunity this week for you to bring some real abundance into your life. And for those of you in respect to love, if you want to focus more on love, this is either a new beginning in love or a reconciliation with a past person. But either way, this seems to be for you a week of a lot of love, a lot of charity, a lot of giving, and also the creation as well as the sharing of wealth. So beautiful energy for you this week, Aries. Again, possibly dealing with this very heavy masculine sign here. Could be a female. Don't get me wrong. We all possess feminine and masculine energies. But whoever this person is, it looks like they're going to be quite domineering, quite controlling. This is most likely an individual you have recently had difficulties with. But I just see you charging forward in this whole new beginning. Like I said, for some of you, it's in respect to love. For others of you, finance. And for others of you, creativity. But however you want to look at it, it's a beautiful week for you. So I hope you enter it with a great deal of positivity, the same positivity that I felt when I was reading your spread. So that's what I have for you, Aries. If you like this message, if it resonated with you, or you want to claim all or part of it, please be sure to click like, share, and subscribe. And until I read for you again, Aries, I'm wishing you a fantastic week. And remember, my friends, remember, you are too busy winning. Do not let anyone bring you down this week. Wishing you much love, light, and peace. Hello, Taurus. Let's see what the week of August 25th, 2024 has in store for you. We have shine. Your light irritates their demons. My word. So we have two back-to-back, it looks like so far, positive readings. If you are a Taurus, Aries cusper, you may want to take a look at their reading as well. They had something similar where they could be dealing with a very domineering individual this week, possibly an earth sign, doesn't have to be, but yet they were going to continue winning and continue shining bright. Looks like you may have something similar here, Taurus. So tell me more about shine for the Taurian collective for this week, please, and thank you. Taurus, we have the Eight of Swords in the upright, the Two of Wands in the upright, the Five of Swords in the upright, and the Hierophant, which is your power card. I like that, in the upright. Bottom of the deck, Taurus, we have the Empress, which is another power card of yours that you share with Libra. A King of Pentacles in the reverse. Now, I used a different deck for Aries, and they also had a King of Pentacles in the reverse. So some of you may want to take a look at that, especially if that's your moon, or if you're a cusper, meaning you were born within a few days of Aries season ending and Taurus season beginning. And then we have the Five of Wands in the upright. This is going to leave the Four of Pentacles in the upright, to the Page of Cups in the upright, to the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse here at the bottom of the deck. Taurus, I feel like in the recent past here, heading into the week of August 25th, you've been planning something. You've been making progress either on planning something. Now, this could be planning a trip. This could be travel plans. This could be you're discovering something new, learning something new, but definitely making a decision here. For some of you, a life-changing or life-altering decision. But it seems like in the week lead up to the 25th, you're definitely in this stage of planning and progress and making decisions. And then you're starting off this week with an abrupt halt to that. And the abrupt halt to that is the Eight of Swords in the upright to the Five of Swords in the upright. So for some of you, you are really up in your head at the start of this week with some type of like negative thoughts. This could be you just thinking of something repetitively that is literally mentally and maybe even emotionally wounding you as you start the week. The Five of Swords in the upright could talk about conflict and disagreements, tension and strife. This could also be you dealing with an energy who's a bit sneaky, or someone who's maybe put you in competition. So again, remember, this could be in your professional, personal, or romantic life. Whatever this energy, because I don't read body parts, but whomever or whatever this energy is that has put you into this Eight of Swords in the upright, I feel like it's kind of halting the progress you were making with the Two of Wands. So I don't know if this isn't related to the decision you were making or the plans you were making, but what I like is by the early part of the week, it's almost like Taurus is going to wake up one morning and look in the mirror and go, I remember now who I am. And so you're rising back into your power, and I like that very much for you. So there could be someone here on the outside. This could be a Taurus, a Taurus, a Virgo, a Capricorn, possibly a Libra. But it looks like someone here is maybe not happy that you're bouncing back as quick as you are. So it looks like you're planning something here, like I said, in the recent past, and something either caught you off guard or something related to the decision or progress or planning you were making has you up in your head. This could be a conflict outside of whatever you were planning. I just kind of feel like it threw like a monkey wrench, because you seem to have been doing really well, and you're thinking about your future, and you're starting to make all these plans, and you're getting clarity, and you're feeling energized. And something just kind of sucks you into this kind of black hole of mental, negative thoughts, this entrapment. For some of you, maybe even dealing with a victim mentality here. That's just for one or two of you. But I love that it's literally like you wake up early in the week and you're like, you know what? I'm going to have to remember who I am, right? I am Taurus. And I'm going to have to trust myself and trust the universe and whatever this path is that's opening up for me, or whatever is happening in my world around me. So really rising into your Empress status or Emperor status, regardless of whether you're masculine or feminine. I just want to give you a bit of caution. Again, this is only for one or two of you. Be very careful with your financial spending this week. This, again, it's a side message. Doesn't really have anything to do with the shine card. But I feel like some of you could maybe overindulge financially. And this could very well be your way of maybe dealing with these negative thoughts, kind of like a side distraction. And I'm guilty of that too. So I'm not trying to shame you, Taurus, but sometimes I get down and then I'm quick to pull up the Amazon app, right? And I'm like, well, I could buy this and I could buy this. Oh, and I need this for my bathroom and I need this for my living room. So just be careful that whatever these negative thoughts are, that you're not, this week maybe being obsessed with trying to like forget about these issues, or sort of put them on the back burner and ignore them, instead of feeling them and dealing with them, or dealing with whoever this person is that's causing this for you. Just make sure that you don't kind of get lost in overspending this week, overindulging, because you could in fact experience a actual material loss this week in terms of your finances. So just be a little careful of that. Again, that's just a side note for one or two of you, but yeah, you're dealing with an individual, like I said, could be an earth sign or someone who has a lot of earth placement in their chart. I suspect this is the individual who's put you up in your head lately. But yeah, whoever this person is, I don't think they like that you're, I almost want to say like you're beating out the competition this week, really rising in your power, shining very bright, being a light for others. A lot of you clinging to your faith, and I say that with all due respect, because the Hierophant card does talk about institution and tradition and our deeply held beliefs, whether they're spiritual or religious, etc. In this photo here, it almost looks like a Bible. There's a cross here, regardless of what your religion is. Don't be offended, but I feel like this week you're going to lean into your beliefs and your spirituality and your religious beliefs to kind of reground yourself after whatever this conflict has been. And there's someone on that peripheral, edge of your life looking in, and it's kind of like, well, how the hell did Taurus pull that one off? But you do, because because at the end of the day, you are the Empress, regardless of your gender. So looks like you have a little bit of a rough start to the week with some mental thoughts. I think this is lingering from some past conflict you've had. Just remember who you are, rise back into your power. There may be some people who don't like that, but that's on them, Taurus. That's not on you. Fall back into your beliefs. I believe that if you do that and you stay determined to whatever they are, that you will be rewarded handsomely for them. And if people don't like you shining so bright this week, that's their problem, not yours. So great read for you, Taurus. I hope you have a fantastic week, my friends. And until I read for you again, don't forget to click like, share, and subscribe. If you like this message and it resonates with you, or you want to claim all or part of it, please be sure to click like, share, and subscribe. And until I read for you again, Taurus, I'm wishing you light, love, and peace. Hello, Gemini, my fellow Geminians. Let's see what the week of August 25th, 2024 has in store for all of us. Inside scoop. Gemini, I say we because I'm a Gemini sun, but we get this a lot from time to time. People are all up in our business, wanting to know what we're doing, trying to get a closer look. Remember, this could be in your professional, personal, or romantic life. So take it all how it resonates to you, Gemini. I'm not going to read body parts in this reading. I typically never do. I'm just going to look at the energy. So let's see if we can find out who is taking a closer look here into your business. Tell us more about this inside scoop for the Gemini Collective for the week of August 25th, 2024. One more shuffle. Thank you. We have the Four of Swords in the upright, the Six of Swords in the reverse, the Six of Pentacles in the reverse, Justice in the reverse. Bottom of the deck, we have Seven of Pentacles in the upright, the Ten of Cups in the upright. Boy, do I love that. And the Page of Cups in the upright. Bottom of the deck, we have Lovers. So for many of you, this is a love reading. But if you don't have anyone of any particular interest or you're not interested in anyone from the past, please feel free to apply this to any other relationship you have in your life, whether it's at work with coworkers or family members or even friends, okay? So this is leaving at the bottom of the deck the Lovers in the upright, the Eight of Wands in the upright, and the Five of Wands in the upright. So Gemini, I feel like you're dealing with an individual this week. This person could be a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. They could also be a Libra or a fellow Gemini. Take all, those signs, how they resonate to you. Not particularly important in these short reads, but, if it's an added confirmation for you, that's great. So what I have here is that you may have had conflict with someone. I can read this two different ways. You either had conflict with someone or let me backtrack that. Thank you, Spirit. The Six of Swords in the reverse is you're entering the week of August 25th, almost like you're losing hope in a particular situation or relationship. There's sadness here. You're closing out the last week with some sadness and entering the week with some of this sadness. This sadness is allowing you to maybe not see things clearly, or maybe giving you some stagnation in some part of your life. This could be, affecting lots of different aspects of your life. But this is sort of what you're entering the week with, is the Six of Swords in the reverse. It's like, I really can't move on. Something very heavy is on my heart and on my mind. And I feel like for those of you where you're either sharing this experience with another person or it was caused by another person, the individual is healing and you are healing as well. So I like the Four of Swords here because it's like you and this other person. And again, you're either dealing with sadness together because something traumatic has happened outside of the connection and is affecting both of you, or something happened within the connection which caused both of you to be sad. This could be an argument. This could be a breakup, some sort of temporary disconnection. Again, take it how it resonates, but both of you are healing, kind of taking a break from whatever mental overload this was, trying to release any feelings of feeling overwhelmed. You and this individual may need some kind of time apart from one another. And I don't think that that's a bad thing at all, because then I see what's coming down the pike. So I think for a lot of you where there's been this break or this breakup, it was needed. It was needed in terms of healing, to reduce whatever stress or anxiety or fear existed in the connection. I have a side note for two of you, probably only two of you watching, but I want you to be careful with your money this week. I had a similar message for Taurus. So if you're a Gemini, Taurus, cusper, meaning you're born within a couple of days of Taurus season ending and Gemini season beginning, I just want you to watch your money this week. You could have some unpaid bills that kind of come up out of the blue. Maybe you forgot about them, something like that. And watch your spending this week, because it'll be very easy for you to maybe get into debt this week. So we're still in Mercury retrograde. That's your ruling planet. So again, just be mindful with your money this week. That's a side note for some of you, but anyway, I feel like whatever this situation was that maybe caused you to lose hope, that was maybe you felt it was unfair. And again, this could have happened within your connection with this person or outside of the connection and is affecting the two of you. I like that the two of you are coming together to make this work. So if you've had a disconnection with someone, I feel like they are looking you up online. If you have an online presence, or maybe they're still on your social media. And again, this could be a lover that you've had an argument with. This could be a family member. This could be a friend. It could even be a coworker. Take it how it resonates. But this person wants to heal the connection with you. They're really looking at the long-term goal now with that Seven of Pentacles to the Ten of Cups to the Page of Cups. I feel for some of you, you're going to be receiving this very small gesture from this individual. Either they're apologizing because they've created this Six of Swords in the reverse environment, or this could be a kind gesture you're receiving from the person you're dealing with this. I should probably give you an example. Thank you, Spirit, because I'm mumbling my words as a Gemini in Mercury retrograde. Let's say you and your partner had a falling out with another family member. That's something that would impact both of you, and both of you would be together healing over whatever transpired. And then in that respect, the two of you could receive some sort of apology this week from that family member you had the falling out with. And for others of you where maybe you've had a falling out or some sort of disconnection recently with your partner, it looks like during the course of this week, they're reaching out to you, seeing you as the Ten of Cups, seeing you as emotional support in their life, and offering you some sort of kind gesture to try to bring the connection back together again. So that's what I mean, because I'm dealing with two individuals that are either sharing in this together because they broke up or had an argument or something like that. And for others of you, it's an external party that affected the two of you, and that person's coming to try to restore balance. But whoever's on the outs, I want to say, is the person who's like getting up into your business, trying to take a closer look. Maybe they want to see how you're doing, or if you've posted anything new. Again, if this is a lover you've disconnected from, they could just be looking you up online to see what you're currently doing, or anything like that. And again, if it's an external source to the two of you, it's someone just sort of checking in on the two of you to see how you're managing since you had a fallout with them. The communication, whatever it is, it comes in very rapidly, and the choice appears to be yours, Gemini, if you want to reconcile with this individual. So again, whether this is a decision you're making with your partner together to say, okay, mom said something they shouldn't have said, and it offended you and offended me. But, at the end of the day, it's your mom or it's my mom, and she is apologizing. So, but the choice is yours. And if this is a lover who maybe like screwed up and they're coming back around this week to say, hey, I'm sorry. Again, it's your choice on whether or not you want to, accept their apology. But you do have incoming communication from someone you had a falling out with. For most of you, it's either a lover or something external that affected your love relationship. So that's what I have for you, Gemini. A little sneaky, nosy person here looking up in your into your business. But again, I feel like this is someone you've had a falling out with, and they're simply looking to see what you're up to this week so they can apologize to you. So I hope that all made sense. If it did, please be sure to click like, share, and subscribe. Until I read for you again, Gemini, I'm wishing you light, love, and peace. Hello, Cancer. Let's see what the week of August 25th, 2024 has in store for you. Drama starter. Oh, my word. Dealing with an individual who might be causing some drama. This could be in your professional, personal, or romantic life. This could be someone you disconnected with and they're coming back around again this week. And you might be feeling like, oh no, here we go again. I just heard a Dolly Parton song. Here you come again. Looking better than a body has a right to. Okay, I don't know. I'll include that in my pinned comment as a channeled song for Cancer this week. All right. Tell me more about this drama starter for the Cancerian collective. One more shuffle. Thank you. We have the Eight of Swords in the upright. If you're dealing with Taurus, they had the same card from a different deck in the same placement, so you might want to take a look at their reading. The Six of Swords in the upright. The Nine of Cups in the upright, beautiful energy there. The Star card in the upright, even better. Bottom of the deck, you have the Wheel of Fortune in the upright, Five of Wands in the upright, Seven of Swords in the upright. Now I see. Bottom of the deck, that leaves the Four of Swords in the upright to the Hangman in the upright to the 10 of Wands in the upright to the Devil card in the upright right behind that. Okay. I'm not reading body parts. Take this all how it resonates to you. You could be dealing with an Aquarius this week, or a Capricorn, but this is a short read, a small read. So take those signs, you know, if they resonate for you. If they don't worry about them. I feel like you're, and again, this could be your professional, personal, or romantic life, but it seemed like everything was going fine in the recent past, sort of like coasting into calmer waters, moving on from something, whether you were moving on from like turmoil. That's typically what the Six of Swords card means. It implies that what preceded it, you know, is the Five of Swords, which is conflict and stress and tension. So it looks like leading up to the week, you're trying to leave behind the hurt of the past, the mental and emotional wounding that you have occurred. It's different for all of you what that Five of Swords was. But I see you starting the week with like, okay, I'm going to have to move on. I'm going to have to accept this change. I got to leave that disaster behind me. That's the word I just heard, disaster. And I feel like you're entering the week with being a little bit up in your head about what happened. I don't think you're completely like 100% over it. Be careful with those mental thoughts, my friend. You don't want to stick yourself in some sort of self-imposed negative prison where that's all you think about. Now, for most of you, you're going to break yourself out of it, and I like it a lot because, you know, crowning here in the center of your reading, you have the Eight of Swords, but then you also have the Nine of Cups. So I feel for a lot of you, you're starting the week taking a step back. It's almost like you took 2 steps forward and then 1 step back. So you're making progress, mental and emotional progress, and then you kind of are reverting back to some negative thoughts about whatever your wish fulfillment was. So I feel like in the recent past, something you really wanted didn't come to fruition, whether it was a job, you had a fallout with a friend, a family member, or some sort of disconnection or a breakup with a lover. But I feel like whatever this entity was, it did offer you some sort of emotional stability. I think you felt satisfied with it. Maybe it wasn't full true contentment, but you were dealing with it, and then conflict arose within it. And as you're trying to make your way forward in the recent past from that conflict, it looks like you're starting off the week almost pausing and remembering that kind. And I think for a lot of you, it's like, am I ever going to have my Nine of Cups? Whoever he or she may be, or whatever it may be. But I see a lot of healing for you this week with the Star card, and I like that. I think you're going to feel a lot more peaceful and calm. Just, again, like I said, don't get too caught up in the negative thoughts of it all. But this is a turning point for you. This is good luck with that Wheel of Fortune. I feel like this week you'll be overcoming any internal conflict you're having with that Five of Wands card. So if you have had conflict with someone, I feel like you're going to be overcoming it this week. Or if you had like disagreements or stress or tension, just be careful that you don't have an argument with an individual. Now, there's a lot of sword energy here, so you could be dealing with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But I feel like you're entering the week, you know, trying to move on from something that's happened. At the start of the week, you get caught up in the negative and emotional thoughts again about whatever the potential loss of this Nine of Cups was or is to you. And then as you're healing, you have a lot of sword energy coming at you this week. I feel like this could be a clash of egos you have with another person. Again, this drama starter person. I think a lot of you view this person as being dishonest, or that they were trying to get away with something. And I mean, that's going to be anything from you caught them in a white lie to outright deception and betrayal, or maybe even theft of your possessions, right? It's different for all of you. But I feel like this person is coming back around this week with that Wheel of Fortune card. The good news here, though, is I see you overcoming it. I see you overcoming the internal conflict, because at first you're not going to be sure how to deal with this person. I see you overcoming it. And I also see you overcoming whatever this person is going to try to do this week. I feel like you see this red flag coming a mile away. I don't think a lot of you are going to give this person a lot of time or attention, but be mindful. It's someone you've had some sort of fallout with recently. And just as you're like making progress, this person comes back around, maybe either wanting a restart to the connection with you, or for others of you, they just want more conflict. And I say that because the feeling I'm getting here is like with this person, and if this is your story, you're sitting there nodding your head. This person would rather get negative attention from you than no attention at all. So I feel like they might cause a little drama or a little negative disagreement between you, just to get your interest. So this could be like someone texting you something, knowing it's going to push a button and hoping to get some sort of response from you. This person wants to talk to you. This person wants to heal a connection with you. They're going about it all wrong. And I see you this week with that Wheel of Fortune card, just being like prepared for it, especially now since you saw the reading. I think you're going to be able to either outright ignore this person or be able to respond to them in a way that's going to make them take a step back and go, oh my God, Cancer didn't even, they're going to like send you a text again, something dramatic to get your attention. And you might just respond back with, hey, good morning, how you been? And they're going to be like, whoa, wait a minute. Like what I said did not push a button. So just be mindful. There's an individual that you've had a recent conflict with this week. That person or entity is tied to some sort of wish fulfillment. I think it's left you feeling really negative. Like I said, you were making 2 steps forward, and now it's like you're taking a step back this week because this person is reaching out to you, wanting to have some sort of reconnection or discussion with you, but they're going to do it in a very petty way. And again, the overall vibe I get here is like this person would rather get your negative attention than no attention at all from you. This is a very immature energy, but I just see you pausing. I love the 4 of Swords to the Hangman. Most of you are just going to pause before you respond to this person. And when you do, you're just going to be like very cool, calm, and collected. That's what the Hangman to the 4 of Swords is. It's like, I don't need to play as dirty as this person. I don't have to be as mean as this person. So some of you outright ignoring them. I'm going to be honest with you. Sorry, cross watcher. And for others of you, I think you respond, but in a very like non-dramatic way, which I think catches this person off guard because they might be used to this cycle with you where they say something that pushes your buttons and then you respond back, and that's how the argument is created, that sort of thing. But I feel like this week when it happens, you don't fight back the same way. Your response is a lot more mature than theirs. I feel like you have the upper hand this week when it comes to that, probably because you've been doing some serious healing with the 6 of Swords to the Star, to the Hangman, to the 4 of Swords. It's like you really have been taking an active role to heal from whatever this was. This person has not done that. So you're a little bit more, and I hate to be hierarchical in this matter, but it's almost like emotionally, mentally, you're like here, and this person is like here. They're still coming in with the childish bickering and again, red flags and trying to push buttons to get your attention. But this week, you're just way more mature. Again, I think you see this coming a mile away, especially for those of you now who have seen the reading. But definitely dealing with a drama starter, someone you have had conflict with recently. You've been focused on your healing, moving on from the situation, the relationship, the bad feelings, the negative thoughts. And this person is just going to kind of set you back a little bit this week, just a little. I think you regain your footing with that Wheel of Fortune card, and your response to them is not something they were expecting. So just be forewarned, my friends, we are in the last week of Mercury retrograde. This will bring back individuals from the past that we've had some sort of argument or disconnection with. And I mean, this could be someone you argued with a week ago. This could be someone you argued with 10 years ago and you haven't heard from them since. So keep your eyes peeled this week, my friends, and stay grounded. That's what I have for you, Cancer. If you like this reading, if any part of it resonated with you or you want to claim all or part of it, please be sure to click like, share, and subscribe. And until I read for you again, I'm wishing you a lovely week. Good luck with this situation, as well as light, love, and peace. Hello, Leo. Let's see what the week of August 25th, 2024 has in store for you. Screenshot and getting evidence. My word. Gemini had inside scoop. So it looks like some people are just being a little too snoopy this week. Now, you have someone who's trying to get proof of either something you did or something they think you're doing. or you may have said something to someone and now they're trying to get evidence to see if what you said to them was factual. But yeah, definitely on their cell phones trying to acquire some kind of like evidence or proof about you. So let's see if we can figure out who this is. Tell me more about screenshot for the Leo Collective this week, please, and thank you. We have the Nine of Pentacles in the upright, the Devil in the upright, my word, the King of Pentacles in the reverse, and the Six of Cups in the reverse. Bottom of the deck, Eight of Wands in the reverse, Four of Wands in the upright, the Empress in the upright, and at the bottom of the deck, that leaves the Eight of Cups in the upright, to Justice in the upright, to the Two of Wands in the upright. So it looks like this could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. It could be a Taurus or a Libra. I have Libra here twice. Now, I feel like regardless of what this person's sign is, because this is a small reading, and I'm not going to read body parts, I'm just going to read energy. You clearly have a toxic individual looking into you this week. This person is authoritative, they're domineering, they're controlling, they could be obsessed with money. These are just characteristics to give you an idea of who or what this person is. This person could be, this person has bad addictions. They either overspend on their money, or they're into drugs or alcohol or third party or multiple party situations. So, you know, addicted to sex, something like that. But I feel like you have already identified who this entity is, who this person is. You already have classified them in your mind as toxic. That person is acquiring information on you this week. This is someone who's stuck in the past. So even though, and I love this for you because you're coming across as the Nine of Pentacles. I love the Nine of Pentacles. It is my favorite singular card in the minor arcana portion of tarot. It is the Empress in training. So we have the Empress in training, and then we have the Empress itself. Regardless of whether or not you're masculine or feminine, doesn't matter. We have both of those energies within us. But this week, you're like fulfilling your own wishes and you're feeling comfortable. Some of you, I do want to say one quick note about your finances. You might receive some sort of little financial bonus this week you weren't expecting, whether it's from a scratch-off ticket that you just, buy at a gas station, or someone loans you, or someone pays you back money they loaned from you, something you forgot about, $20, $30. There's some small little, maybe money for some of you coming this week. You're going to be like, oh, I totally forgot I lent you that. Or, oh, I can't believe I won $10 on a scratch-off. Something like that. Again, side note for like two of you. But regardless, you're feeling good this week, you're feeling happy, and there's this external energy, which to me feels masculine, but this could be a feminine leaning very heavy into the negative aspects of masculinity, right? The negative aspects of masculinity is like controlling and dominate, being very dominating. So whether it's male, female, doesn't matter. This person is stuck in the past, either a breakup you had with them, or some sort of fallout, or words that were spoken. This person's trying to get information on you this week. They're frustrated because they're unable to acquire the evidence or facts or proof that they're looking for. So maybe some of you actually have this individual blocked on your social media accounts. If you don't, and you know who this is, you may want to do that at this time. But I feel like this person wants some sort of reunion with you. So again, this could be a coworker, a friend, a family member, a lover you've had a falling out with. You've been moving on in your life. You are feeling a lot better these days, or at least this week. And this person is stuck in the past, trying to reconnect with you, trying to get information to reconnect with you because they want to restore some sort of balance or harmony in their connection with you. This person is seeing you as the epitome of beauty. Again, whether you're masculine or feminine, they are for some reason, unbeknownst to me, extremely attracted to you and your energy this week. I don't know if you're having a glow up. I don't know if some of you have recently posted on social media that you're doing well, or you landed a new job, or you moved into a new flat or a new apartment or house. Somehow this person caught wind that you're doing pretty good since they have exited your life, or since you stopped communicating with them. And now suddenly they want to reconnect with you. So just be mindful. You have a person from the past. We are in the last week of Mercury retrograde. They're very frustrated and delayed that they can't, can't get this information on you, but they're going to keep trying as much as they can this week. This is someone you walked away from. You walked away from them. You started your life without them, whether it was a family member you had a falling out with, like I said. But whoever this person is, they're interested in reconnecting with you this week. But before they do that, they're going to be looking at all of your social media accounts. For those of you where you have an inner circle of friends or family and this person still has contact with those people, this could also be them like texting those people to find out about you. So just be careful this week, and probably moving forward would be a good idea what your privacy settings are. I think that's more of the warning or message that's coming through, like check your privacy settings if you don't want this person or anyone else knowing what's going on in your life. Be very protective of your privacy. Be careful what you tell people, like when you're leaving the house, like and this is, I don't know why this is coming to me. Thank you, Spirit. I guess this is something I have to share with you. When I leave my home because I go to the beach or I do a day trip or I go away for a few days, I never post it on social media until I return. I don't know why that's an important message for me to share with someone watching this, but Leo, if you typically do that where you post, oh, I'm having ice cream at this place, or I'm walking this trail, or I wouldn't do that this week. I don't know why I feel the need to say that to some of you. I would post it afterwards. Spent a day yesterday doing blah, 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 But in the moment when you're away from home and you're somewhere else, I don't know why I'm being told to share that with you, to maybe not be so open. So be a little bit more reserved, I want to say, with your information and your whereabouts this week. I mean, obviously tell people if you go somewhere, a close friend or family member, don't just like go ghost and people worry about you, but, always tell someone where you're going. But in terms of like globally announcing it on a like public social media site or something, just be a little mindful of that. Again, someone had to hear that. But that's what I have for you, Leo. Someone from the past looking to reconnect with you, feeling very frustrated that they can't get the information on you that they want. But I do believe you're going to hear from this person some way, somehow, after they obtain the information they're looking for. Or they might get so frustrated that they can't obtain what they want and they're just going to say, screw it, and try to reach out to you anyway, whether it's text, email, phone call, or maybe even a knock on your door. So be super mindful of that. Or again, if you're posting, I'm at this restaurant having lunch, don't be surprised if 20 minutes later that person walks through the door. That's the kind of feeling I'm getting. And that's why I said be mindful of where you're posting your locations globally, because that very authoritative, domineering, controlling person, I feel like, is trying to get information about you this week. So be safe, my friends. That is what I have for you. If you appreciated that message or found it enlightening or want to claim all or part of it, please be sure to click like, share, and subscribe. And until I read for you again, I'm wishing you light, love, and peace. Officially in Virgo season. Hello, my beautiful Virgos. If you're celebrating a birthday this week, I wish you a very, very happy birthday. What a beautiful card to enter Virgo season with for the Virgos. This week we have romantic love affair. Some of you meet someone new recently, or maybe you're doing a hookup for like a sex fix. Some of you could have a secret lover. Let's see what this is all about. Let me make sure I use the right deck for you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, this is your deck. Sorry, I meditate on them. So like each deck here does only 3 signs in the reading. So I just wanted to make sure I was using the right one for you. So romantic love affair, sex fix, hookup, secret lover. What is the Virgo collective up to this week? Tell us more. Yeah, I'm splitting the deck and I have the 9 of Cups to the Moon in the reverse. Okay. Tell me more about romantic love affair for the Virgo collective. 10 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Okay. Tell me more about this for the Virgo collective. I'm liking the feeling here. One more shuffle here, please and thank you. Is there a block? Let me reshuffle. Is there a block to you moving forward in a romantic love connection? Is that why the cards are shuffling this way? Let's see. Tell me more about romantic love affair for the Virgo collective for the week of August 25th, 2024. One more shuffle here, please, and thank you. We have King of Cups in the upright, Queen of Wands in the upright, Six of Cups in the upright, Ten of Swords in the reverse, bottom of the deck, Strength in the upright, High Priestess in the upright, Ten of Pentacles in the reverse, and again, Ten of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Ten of Cups to the Empress, to the Five of Cups. Are some of you connecting with someone from your past just for sex? I'm going to have to call you out. Now, if you're not a Virgo doing that, then this reading may not apply to you. Let me see what messages come through. Right off the bat, the message I just heard was yes when I asked that question. So we saw this in your reading about a week or two ago where I said some of you are going to have a person from the past coming back around again by the end of Mercury retrograde, and it was going to be a test. And I think for some of you, you're trying to pass the test while failing the test. Don't be offended that I just said that. Some of you are going to be like, well, I'm not going to emotionally invest in this person from the past because they really betrayed me and I've been trying to get over the betrayal, right? But hey, I haven't had any intimacy since that person. So, you know, what's the big deal if I just have sex with them one more time? They're safe. I'm safe. I know them. I feel comfortable with them. I'm just saying that's maybe only one of you. I have a feeling it's more than one of you nodding your head, but I think some of you are going to have the opportunity to reconnect physically with someone from your past this week, and you're going to try riding the line between, yes, divine, I'm passing the test. I'm not fully reconnecting with that person because they did betray me. So I'm going to have strength, and I know my intuition. I know this was a failed relationship in the past, Ten of Pentacles in the reverse, right? That there was a conflict here. We never went the distance for whatever reason, but you know, it's only sex and they make me happy, you know, they make me feel good type of thing. And I'm so highly attracted to them. So some of you, that's what you're doing this week. You're going to decide to, when this past person returns, could be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, could also be Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. I have Leo here, Pisces again, Taurus or a Libra. But whomever or whatever this is, it's a small reading, so don't get too focused on those signs. Excuse me. But yeah, for some of you, this person from the past comes back around again. They're very nostalgic. You're very intimately familiar with them. And they might suggest some sort of friends with benefits thing, even if it's only a one-time thing. Some of you, don't yell at me in the comments section like, I'm not going to do that. Some of you may be tempted this week because this person's going to come across as being superbly attractive. And for some of you, you have not had that in a while, right? High Priestess to the Strength card to the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse in an intimate tarot reading could mean that you've been like celibate for a while, or maybe just taking care of yourself, if you know what I mean. I'll keep it clean for YouTube. So now that you have the opportunity to connect with someone, and look, this doesn't have to be the most recent person that screwed you over. This could be someone you dated 2-3 years ago or before that. It's just the feeling here in the messages I'm getting. There's a person from your past. It'll be different for each of you. I was coming back around this week. And some of you, because you have been celibate or maybe just taking care of yourself, are going to find this person very attractive. They're finding you very attractive. And I think for some of you, it's not that you're going to re-engage in a full-blown love relationship with them again, but some of you may just decide to have this person on the side, like a secret lover or some sort of secret sex fix. For some of you, you're just going to do it once. And for others of you, you're going to decide, until I meet someone else, I'm basically just going to use this person for sex because I need it. And I can trust them with that because I'm comfortable with them and they're familiar. That's just a message for some Virgos. For other Virgos who do not have a past person coming back around, incredibly strong potential to connect with a new person this week. Someone who's emotionally balanced, who's very fiery, who's sexy, they're confident, they're independent. Did I say emotionally balanced? Yeah, because that came across twice. Very emotionally balanced person, very compassionate, diplomatic when you speak with them. So this is a person who can agree to disagree in a very polite way. This is not someone who gets agitated quickly. I feel like for a lot of you, you're going to feel an instant connection with this new person. This individual, for those of you who meet him or her or whatever pronoun this person uses, you're going to have an automatic familiar feeling, like a deja vu, like you've known this person for a long time. And for some of you, that might be a little scary, especially since the past relationships, haven't worked out for you and you're single, and maybe you've been afraid, right? Strength to the high priestess, afraid to re-enter the dating field. You don't want to get burned again. Ten of Pentacles in the reverse, right? You don't ever want to be in that situation again where you're lacking stability or whether that's emotional stability or whatever. A lot of you made your way back from Ten of Pentacles, Ten of Wands in the reverse, but you're not gonna. You can't help but feel like you've known this person before. This is a soulmate coming into your life. It's an instant magnetic physical attraction to this person. This person might be a bit spiritual. I think for a lot of you, this is someone in terms of a relationship, when you left the past relationship and grieving over the Three Cups. And I don't take this card lightly because the loss of any love it's hard and it's significant, whether you date a person for a month, a year, or it's a 20-year marriage that collapsed. It's hard. But, you always hear readers say, well, there's two cups behind you, two cups of love. I feel for a lot of you who are ready. You really have healed from this and you're ready for the two cups of love and you've stepped into your power as the Empress or Emperor, regardless of your gender. Yeah, this person is your Ten of Cups. This is a whole new beginning. Ace of Pentacles in the upright, and this individual is a Knight of Wands in the reverse. And a Knight of Wands in the reverse is someone who's no longer a bachelor or bachelorette. They're not playing the field. This is not a flighty knighty. This is a much more stable, good-looking, passionate, fiery knight in this deck. So I like this a lot for you. For some of you, like I said, reconnecting with a past person and thinking, you know what, it's just intimacy. I need it. I can trust them. I'm maybe still a little too afraid to re-enter the dating world. So until I find someone else, I'm just going to keep this person as like a secret friends with benefits. For others of you where you're not interested in a past person, it's a new person coming in. You're gonna feel like you've known them for a long time. There's a mutual sexual energy here between the two of you. I feel like this person's going to help you finish your healing. Because I think a lot of you, that Ten of Pentacles in the reverse, Ten of Swords in reverse, it's like you're done, right? You're like coming out of it. I feel like this person is literally, for those of you who are coming out of the pain and coming out of that past loss, it's like divine timing where you're meeting this person. And like I said, I don't think you see it coming because this person has their back to the Ten of Cups and they don't realize, like, look at how the cards come out, like grieving over the loss, now getting over it, right? Time maybe doesn't heal all wounds, but it makes the wounds feel a lot less, right, as time goes on. And so you have your back to a divine counterpart, where this relationship will lead you to the Ten of Cups. You don't see this coming. So I really love this for you. Be careful with the past person, because in that respect, it might just be sex. I don't know. Use your own discernment. And for others of you where you're single, I think you're meeting a divine counterpart this week. Definitely a soulmate, very fiery, loving, compassionate person. For those of you where you're already coupled and things are going great, I just see if you've had a disconnection or argument with your person, or whether you haven't, I just see a lot of intimacy between the two of you this week. I think it helps to restore balance to your connection. The two of you are going to feel closer to one another. So I like this a lot for you, Virgo, whether, maybe I don't like it so much if it's a past person, but again, use your discretion. But if it's a new person or it's an existing relationship where you've had some hiccups, and I just feel like the intimacy is going to help bring the two of you back together. And if it's a new person, there's a whole hell of a lot of sexual energy coming off of these cards. And I feel for a lot of you, you intuitively knew, High Priestess, that you would eventually meet the one. That's how you're going to feel this week when a lot of you are meeting this person. You're going to feel like, I finally found the one. So again, just be careful. It's a past person, but we're all adults here. So do whatever makes you happy. No judgment here. But for those of you ready for a new person, incredible potential this week to meet someone that's fiery and emotionally balanced. They could be a Leo. They don't have to be, or they have high placement in their chart. But because that, again, was the message that I received. But keep an eye out for the new people that you're connecting with this week, because I think for a lot of you, you have a great opportunity to connect with someone who's loving and compassionate and very sexy. Look at that, World to the Ace of Pentacles. At like a whole new chapter in your life with a whole new beautiful beginning. So absolutely love this for you, my friends. Enjoy whatever this is, and just be safe. Use protection, or whatever the kids do these days. That's what I have for you, Virgo. If you like this message, if it resonated with you, or you want to claim all or part of it, please be sure to click like, share, and subscribe. And until I read for you again, I'm wishing you happy birthday. Maybe this is an extra birthday present for you this week. I don't know. Whatever it is, enjoy it. Just be careful, my friends, and have a great week. And of course, as always, I'm sending you light, love, and peace. Hey, Libra, let's see what the week of August 25th, 2024 has in store for you. We have Thief. So this week, you could experience some sort of like a loss, or you could be feeling the loss of something. Could be financial for some of you. For others of you, this could be an emotional loss. So let's see, what is this all about for the Libra collective? Definitely dealing with or experiencing some sort of loss this week, or dealing with an individual who has. So let's clarify. Tell me more about this Thief card for Libra for the week of August 25th. What do they need to know? Please and thank you. We have the Star card in the upright. So a lot of you are healing. This loss has already happened for you, and you're already healing from it. Eight of Cups in the upright, the Two of Pentacles in the upright, and then the Moon in the upright. At the bottom of the deck, Two of Swords in the reverse, Ace of Swords in the reverse, and Four of Cups in the upright. That leaves the Hermit in the upright, to the High Priestess in the reverse, to the Two of Wands in the upright at the bottom of the deck. So coming into the week, there's this residual feeling for a lot of you. And again, if this isn't your reading, I've set the intentions for Sun and Moon, so you can watch both of them. But for a lot of you, you have recently experienced a loss with the Eight of Cups here in the upright. This is, for some of you, you could have felt abandoned by someone, or there was a change of course in your life. Emotional disconnection from someone, or it's a disappointment in some sort of connection you've had with an individual. The only signs I have here are Pisces and Virgo, but again, this is a short reading with not a lot of cards on the table, so this really could be anyone. But you've had this sort of emotional disconnection or emotional loss, and I like that crowning you this week with this recent loss is healing in the Star card, plus a Two of Pentacles. So I feel like this week, a lot of you are regaining your footing, regaining your balance, filling your heart with love again, filling your heart with hope again, being flexible. For a lot of you, physically, you're going to be feeling a lot better this week than you have in the recent past. But I like that you're balancing your emotions. For others of you, you incurred a financial loss, but this week you'll be rebalancing your finances. So this is definitely a feeling of where you are adapting to the circumstances that you have been dealing with presently. I see, though, moving forward, it's whatever this loss was for you, even though you're healing from it and you're trying to rebalance yourself, you could still be feeling insecure. But the healing continues. Two of Swords in the reverse to Ace of Swords in the reverse is Three Swords in the reverse. And we know that the Three of Swords in the upright card talks about heartbreak and disappointment and pain and some sort of grief, but in the reverse, it's healing. A lot of you healing from a connection that disappointed you, or someone was disloyal to you. For others of you, you found out that someone lied to you, and that was a loss for you because maybe you didn't expect that person to lie to you. For others of you, it was a great loss. Like you actually could have had someone pass away recently, and so you've entered the week with grieving that loss. But whatever it was for you, I just want to tell you to not get too stuck in the pain this week, because you do have this opportunity to heal. And just remember that. Just remember that you are making progress, whether you realize it or not. It's not an illusion. Star card to the Two of Pentacles, both in the upright, means you are overcoming whatever this loss was. It might force you to become maybe a little bit more isolated this week, maybe not really wanting to deal with a lot of people, and that's quite all right. I mean, you're still healing from whatever this is. You could also be thinking back to maybe when you had a better or happier time with I'm going to call it an entity, because I don't know if it's masculine, feminine. This could be in your professional, personal, or romantic life. You could have lost a job recently, as an example, and you're still healing from that loss, and maybe you're a little confused about, like, well, what do I do now? How am I going to find the job now? This is a financial disaster, right? Ace of Swords in the reverse. And for others of you, it's in love, where you've either actually physically lost a person because they've passed, or you've had some sort of emotional disconnection or disappointment in this relationship. But again, lots of healing for you coming in this week. Some of you desiring some solitude, and that's okay. Take all the time you need. But I like that you are meditating and contemplating, being nostalgic again. Just don't get stuck too much in the depression, I feel, is more like the warning here, or the message here for a lot of you. Don't get too hung up on maybe not knowing the full truth of what transpired, especially if, like, this was a job that fired you. You know, Ace of Swords in reverse, you could feel like the way they did it, they were dishonest or disloyal, or maybe you don't have the clear facts about why you were terminated. So a lot of you could still be confused about that. Don't get too lost in that, what I want to say, because it could be a hindrance to your healing. And for others of you where it was a relationship that ended, you could be very confused on, like, how it happened. I don't think I have the full story. I'm feeling abandoned. You know, the Eight of Cups in the upright talks about abandonment. The Four of Cups in the upright in this deck talks about abandonment. So again, don't get too focused on the negative here, or the lack of motivation to heal and to move on. I do see brighter days coming for you. So for those of you where you found a job, for those of you where you've lost a job recently, I do see you that if you do apply yourself, see what's out there, Two of Wands, and you put out your applications and your resumes, there's a new job that comes in very quickly, very new opportunity after this Ten of Swords moment, or this Eight of Cups moment here. So I do see new job opportunity coming in very quickly once you kind of regain your footing and balance yourself and put yourself back out there. And for those of you where you physically have lost someone, I would say to reach out to family and friends, even if it's like an online community. There is help there for you. Some of you may be turning to a religious leader or some sort of spiritual mentor. And again, could be online, someone that you like, maybe you follow on YouTube or something like that. It doesn't have to be in the 3D, but I would say to look for those individuals in your life to help you through the loss, especially if someone has physically transitioned from the earth to the divine. There's definitely something here for you in terms of, don't get too isolated and stuck in your head, because if you do look, there are people, if you do look, Two of Wands, there are people here with that Three of Pentacles willing to help you with this, whatever this heartbreak or financial loss was. So again, if you've lost your job recently, I understand how that could be very, very upsetting, especially at the end of the month when you know a lot of bills are going to be coming in or coming due soon. But if you can regain your footing and put your resumes and applications, maybe even work with a wise counselor in that Hermit card, like a job placing agency or something like that. I feel that you do find someone that can help you, or you find a new job. And again, for others of you where you have incurred an emotional loss lately, whether it's a breakup, a disconnection, or someone has actually passed away, my heart is with you. Whatever this loss was, it's very significant that it's come up in a collective reading. But again, don't forget to reach out to people. And if you have no one, turn to your spirituality, the High Priestess with the Hermit card, because in the divine, you truly are never, ever alone. So please keep that all in mind. I understand grief on multiple levels. I've been there. I think most of us have been there. So I just want to say to you, I feel like more of the warning is like, don't get too caught up on the loss. Maybe find the gratitude in it all. And that's really hard to say when someone is going through the mill, right? Going through a difficult time. But if it was a loss of a job, I do feel that there's a better job, Three of Pentacles to the Wheel of Fortune, coming your way very soon. Again, for those of you who either network or put yourselves out there in terms of resumes, applications, job fairs, maybe working with like a headhunter or some sort of like job placement agency. For others of you where you have physically lost someone, my heart is with you. You have a community of people, whether they're friends, family, neighbors, people online, that can help you move on, help you restore hope. Six of Swords in the reverse. Again, with that Two of Wands. I feel like this is more of a message that whatever loss you have incurred, to reach out to people, whether it's 3D on Earth, online, or in the 5D spiritually. It's just sort of a reminder to let you know, Libra, that you are not alone this week, that your healing will continue, and that you are stronger than you know. So whatever this is for you, my friends, yes, bottom of the deck, 10 of Cups. For some of you, this is family related. But either way, if it didn't resonate with you at all, just check your other placement. I did have the intention set here for Sun and Moon. Whatever this loss was for you, grieve it, feel it. So, feel it so you can heal it. And just know that you are not alone, my friends. My thoughts are with you. If you found this message to be enlightening or helpful in any way, please be sure to click like, share, and subscribe. And until I read for you again, I send you my love, and I wish you a very good week, as well as light, love, and peace. Hello, Scorpio. Let's see what the week of August 25th, 2024 has in store for you. We have ego. Her ego or someone's ego is getting in the way of a relationship that you have with them. So let's get into your cards now and see what this is all about for the Scorpio collective. Tell me more about ego. Tell me more about ego for the Scorpio collective. Someone outside of you, Scorpio, could be dealing with a loss, and that might be affecting their relationship with you this week. So just keep in mind, it could be in your professional, personal, or romantic life. This could be a situation you have with someone, or something that's happening external to you, like affecting a family member or a lover, and in turn, it's going to affect your relationship with them. So let's see what Tarot has, if we can narrow down that message for you even further. Tell me more about this ego card, please, for the Scorpio collective for the week of August 25th, 2024, please, and thank you. We have the Ace of Pentacles in the upright, the Seven of Pentacles in the upright, the Magician in the upright, the Six of Wands in the upright, bottom of the deck, High Priestess in the upright, Ace of Swords in the upright. Wow, two aces, the World card in the upright, and that leaves the Moon in the upright, to the Seven of Swords in the upright, to the Lovers in the upright, and then the Four of Cups. I can read this two different ways, so bear with me while I get these messages collected here. For a lot of you, you have really, you're coming into the week of August 25th, having put a lot of effort into a particular situation or relationship. You had a long-term view. I don't know if the job had the long-term view with you, or the lover did, or the friend did, whatever entity this is. I see you very dedicated to whatever this relationship or issue is, really putting in the hard work, persevering, trying to see the bigger picture, really investing yourself. Pentacles aren't just money. Pentacles are resources. So really putting your heart and your soul into whatever connection or project this has been for you, really having a long-term view. I feel like the hard work that you've put into something is actually going to benefit you this week. You have an opportunity here. I want to say it's a blessing in disguise. And the reason why I say that is the feeling that I'm getting here. And that's a really hard message. For some, okay, I don't know how else to say this because I don't want it to sound cruel. I feel like someone's loss is your gain this week. Like you have manifested something or someone. You've manifested a new opportunity. You've been hoping and praying for it and manifesting it and asking the divine for it. And you've been putting in all the long-term work, or I should say, you've been putting in all the hard work into this manifestation, into whatever this was that you wanted or whomever you wanted, because you had this long-term view that you wanted to be with that person, or you wanted that type of person, or you wanted that job, or you wanted that success. It's different for each of you, right? It's a collective reading, but you've manifested this and you're victorious in your manifestation. What you wanted is coming to fruition. Unfortunately, it's coming because someone else is experiencing a loss. And that's what I mean by, and I didn't know how to word it, so I hope I worded it correctly and delicately particularly for the cross watcher, because someone is losing something or someone this week and it's going to benefit you. Meaning, let's say you've been manifesting a job, a particular job, a job within a certain company or an industry, or to get some kind of breakthrough to be able to get the job or get the promotion. And it's like this week you're going to get it. If that's what you've been hoping and praying and working hard for, you're getting it, but it's coming because someone else just lost their job. You know what I'm saying? So there's victory here for you because someone else has had a defeat. So if you have been manifesting the lover of your dreams, the partner of your dreams, and I say that because the Lover's card is under here, and I really hope this person comes to me. Let's say it's a particular person, and I always say don't manifest a person. And I'm a Scorpio moon. I'm kind of relating to this reading right now in a very scary way, but I'm not going to inject any of myself into it. This is your reading, Scorpio. So let's say you've been manifesting a person, and manifestation rule, like 101 for me, like the number one thing is like you can't manifest a person. You've heard me say that before in some of your readings months ago. But some of you have done that. You're like, I want that person because that's my person and I want a whole new beginning with them. I'm seeing the long-term view. I know that we're perfect. I know that's my divine countermate, right? And so there you are, praying to the moon, every full moon and every new moon, manifesting and working hard and investing in that person, investing in that relationship to the best of your ability. Well, now you are victorious. This is the week where it begins, that person starts coming towards you for this new beginning. Unfortunately, it comes at a loss for that person. Like they've lost their other connection, or they got fired from work, or they lost a loved one. There's some hardship that other person is experiencing that's making them come to you. So if this is a job, someone else just lost their job on Friday and you're getting the call on Monday, hey, we have a new opportunity here for you. And you're going to be like, yes, victory, right? This is a reward for all of my hard work. And I really mastered my skills and I put out my resumes and my applications and I didn't give up and I'm victorious. I have this new financial opportunity. But just be humble about that because that job opportunity came at the expense of someone else losing their job. I really feel like that's the message here. Something else closed out for someone else with that World card, but it's allowing you to have a new chapter in your life. So again, if you have a lover coming towards you, someone you've manifested, and whether it's a new person or a past person, whomever you've manifested in whatever capacity, they're coming towards you this week. This is a victory for you. Do not get caught up in your ego. See, ego getting in the way of a relationship, because that person is coming towards you because they lost something else. Someone dumped them. They just got served divorce papers. They've lost a family member. They've lost a job. Yes, they're coming to you for your love and your guidance and your support. And for a lot of you to have a new beginning with you. Just don't let your ego get in the way too much of like, yes, victory, I won. Be demure about it. Be humbled by it, because that person is in pain, is what I want to say. Moon to the Seven of Swords to the Lovers. Like this person is in pain. They're strategically moving towards you. You don't see this coming, but they're coming towards you because they have this feeling of they've lost something significant in their life with the Four of Cups, and maybe they're feeling a bit of apathy or disconnected from the world around them, and you are the one familiar thing to them that will ground them. So if it's a new person, just be mindful. They're still dealing with a broken heart when you meet them. So for you, you're going to feel like, God, this person's everything I've ever wanted, right? I've manifested this wonderful new person, and here they are. Just keep in mind that what you don't see or what you don't know about that person, even though maybe they're putting on a brave face and you're meeting them on a dating app, they're still hurting from some type of loss or betrayal that they've recently encountered in another relationship. And if this is a new, if this is an old person, not old person like a 105-year-old person, but a past or previous person, just know that your manifestation this week is more than in play, literally coming towards you, what you don't see coming, but it's because that person has lost something. But you know this. High Priestess to the Ace of Swords, you knew this was going to happen. You knew you were going to land the job this week, or you knew you were going to connect with a new person this week and have an opportunity at a beautiful new love relationship, or you knew that past person was headed your way. Like you intuitively knew this. This was your truth. You felt this in your guts. That there was a new cycle starting for you, a new chapter in your life, if you will. What you don't see coming is the way it's coming to you is because that other person has had some sort of loss, right? Five of Wands in the upright to the Four of Cups in the upright. They've dealt with some sort of loss here, strife, tension, grief, something like that, and they're feeling very melancholy and very blue and very sad, even though they might be putting on a brave face. So just keep that in mind, but they're coming towards you very quickly this week. Knight of Wands to the Six of Swords. I'm not taking this as a flighty nighty. I'm taking this as someone lost their job and an employer just came across your resume again and went, yes, we're hiring Scorpio. Get Scorpio on the phone right now, like coming in fast towards you because that person has vacated or exited their job. And for others of you where it's a new person, same thing. They've had a terrible relationship and they're now on dating apps, or you're bumping into them at some restaurant or something today, and they're going to look to you like you're the most wonderful creature they've ever met because you're kind and you're compassionate, you're intuitive and you're loving, but they're inside, they're still a little unhealed from their loss. And for those of you where it's your current partner or a past partner who's coming back around, yeah, they're coming towards you very quickly. You are a solid, stable rock in this person's life, but unfortunately they're dealing with something really heartbreaking and they need you to be strong for them this week. So just be mindful of that. Don't get a little too egoic in this victory. Whatever this is showing up for you this week, it's a massive victory. I mean, you've worked on it, you prayed on it, you wanted this, you saw the long-term view, that's the perfect job for me, that's the perfect lover, this is tremendous success for you this week, Scorpio. For those of you resonating with this, you intuitively knew this was coming towards you, or this person was coming towards you, or this past person was coming back to you. Just be super mindful. Don't get too egoic. Maybe after you hang up the phone, you can do the happy dance, once the job calls you. But don't be on the phone like, yeah, I knew I was going to get it because they just lost an employee. You know what I mean? And that might have been hard for them to let that person go. You don't know the circumstances of that. So, and again, if you have a new person, I wouldn't be too like, yeah, I finally found my person or something like that, because this person's still hurting and current love still hurting. This could be a family member hurting over something, or like I said, for a lot of you, this is a past love, like a lover. For some of you, this person had you in if it wasn't a third party situation, this person had you as an option with that Lover's card there. Maybe had you as an option. They were undecided on you, something like that, indecisive, but they've had something very traumatic end for them. Family member passed away, lost a job, got served divorce papers, whatever it was, they're turning to you because you are a solid, stable, steady rock for them physically and emotionally. So up to you if you want to open the door and open your heart and be kind to this person. I just wouldn't rub in their face too much. Like, I knew you were going to come back to me. Like, I think that's the warning there with the Six of Wands to the ego card, is like, don't rub it in their face too much. Again, maybe after they leave, you could be like, oh, divine, I'm so sorry the person's going through that, but I knew they were going to come back to me. Like, I would, I hate to say that, but just don't be too boisterous, right? Don't be too much in that person's face that you knew that they were going to come back to you. Because to you, it's a victory and a win, but to that person, their world is falling apart. They need you now more than ever. Totally up to you if you want to let them in or take them back or accept the job. I'm certainly not going to tell you what to do with that. But as someone who's mildly resonating with this message, I just want to say use your discernment and your intuition. But yes, everything you ever wanted is now in play this week, headed your way quicker than you thought it would. Just be kind and loving, whether you accept it or you turn it down. That's what I have for you, Scorpio. If you like this message, if any part of it resonated with you, please click like, share, and subscribe. And until I read for you again, I wish you a lot of luck with that situation. Always make an intuition over head, over heart decision when it comes to anything. And as always, my friends, I wish you light, love, and peace. Hello, Sagittarius. Let's see what the week of August 25th, 2024 has in store for you. Love on the brain, dreaming, fantasizing, daydreaming, being nostalgic. What are you thinking about this week, Saggy? Or who is thinking about you that way? Could be a new person, could be a current person, could be a past person. Either way, someone is daydreaming and fantasizing about you, or you're doing it or someone's doing it about you. But either way, you are included in this fantasy. So let's see what this means for the Sagittarius collective. Cards are a little difficult to shuffle. Let me try that again for you. Just saw the Page of Cups in the upright. Some of you finding new love. If you're single, maybe finally interested in getting back out there. For others of you, reconnecting with a past person, or maybe even just strengthening a current relationship. Could be daydreaming and being nostalgic about the way things used to be in your relationship. Again, take all these messages, how they resonate to you. Tell me more about Love on the Brain for the Sagittarius Collective for the week of August 25th, please, and thank you. Hangman in the upright. Queen of Pentacles in the upright. Five of Pentacles in the upright. Seven of Swords in the upright. Bottom of the deck, Emperor in the upright. Ten of Pentacles in the upright. Oh yeah, stuck in the past. Six of Cups in the reverse. Bottom of the deck, we have a Queen of Cups in the upright, High Priestess in the reverse, and a Queen of Swords in the upright to the Three of Cups in the reverse, followed very quickly by the Ten of Cups. So, very small reading here, right? Not a lot of cards on the table. I have an Emperor, a Divine Masculine, or a masculine entity, masculine energy. And then I have three Queens. So, for some of you, this could be an Aries, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Now, that High Priestess card is there, and that's ruled by the moon. So any of those signs could be your moon placement, or could be the person you're dealing with. It could be their sun, moon, or rising placement. There's definitely a third entity here. There's a third entity here. And that Three of Cups in the reverse is telling me that this is some sort of situationship, third party, something like that. Ten of Cups to the Queen of Wands. Oh, well, that just changed everything. Yes, for some of you, it is a third party or multiple party situation. Take that how it resonates. But when I have all four queens on the table like this in a small spread, the Emperor and the Empress are coming together, because the Empress is the best qualities of all four queens. They are all in the upright. So you're either the Emperor or you're the Empress. Someone is making their way to you, and I think you've known this for quite some time. Hangman in the upright is someone has been looking at things from a different perspective, thinking about you a lot, I want to say, or you're thinking about them. There's a union happening this week, okay? So I don't know if it's you approaching, like if you're the Empress, you're approaching this Emperor, or if you're the Emperor, you're, approaching the Empress, or that could be swapped around. Empress is coming towards you, or Emperor is coming towards you, okay? But there's a divine union here at play this week, and it is coming together. Someone is moving in a very stealth and strategic-like way after experiencing a loss and coming towards their divine counterpart. It is a soulmate. For some of you, could be a twin flame. Now, I don't know who's coming towards whom, right? I don't know if you're on the receiving end of this, or if you're actually the person reaching out to the other person. But whoever it is, they are moving in a very stealth and strategic-like way towards their counterpart. They're very nostalgic about their counterpart. They now feel or know that there's a higher purpose to the two of you being together. Again, could be you, could be them having these feelings. But this person, in a love reading, off the bat, when I see 10 of Pentacles in a love reading, and this is a love reading, I have to be honest, for those of you where you're not interested in love, this just isn't your reading. I've set the intentions here to be sun and moon, so you could check your other placement. But for those of you where you are interested in love, yes, I have two divine counterparts uniting this week in some way, whether it's communication, text message, phone call, in-person encounter. For some of you, it is a past person. And for some of you, it's a new person. So I want you to take these messages how they resonate, because Sagittarius collective for me here on the channel is quite large when I look at the numbers. So, I mean, there's like 2,000 of you that religiously watch this channel. So, and those numbers grow by the day. So like I said, for some of you, you're single and you're ready to get back out there into the world after experiencing some sort of loss, and you're ready to be very strategic and stealth-like. And if that's your storyline, you're meeting your divine counterpart this week. For me, in a love reading, 10 of Pentacles is better than the 10 of Cups, because Pentacles are resources, it's time, it's love, it's energy, it's long-term, right? Pentacles in terms of timing in tarot are years. Every Pentacle is a year. So this is going the distance, generational wealth, merging families together, creating a family together, even if it's just the two of you against the world. It's just being a family together with your divine counterpart. So for some of you where you're totally single and you're now ready to enter the dating world, yeah, you are meeting your divine counterpart this week. For others of you, this is a past person. You're reconnecting with them somehow this week. For some of you, where this was maybe a third-party type of situation, I feel like what you're going to find out, and we've been seeing this in your readings, oh my God, probably for the last 4 weeks, to be quite honest with you. And that's because we're all on different timelines or on different points of a timeline. Some of you, you've already connected with this person or reconnected. And for others of you, it's happening this week. So I kind of feel like for the stragglers in the collective, where you haven't yet met this person or reconnected with them, this week is like week 1 where that's happening, okay? For others of you where you've already met this new person or reconnected, I feel like the relationship is going to grow so much stronger this week. Even if it's like a new person, you've been dating them for 2-3 weeks. This is almost a solidifying of the relationship this week. I don't know if some of you are going to decide to take relationship to a higher level, maybe become intimate for the first time, if it's a new person. For others of you, you've been dating for a while, and now here comes a discussion about, hey, where do you see us 10 years from now? That very important futuristic goal-oriented discussion is taking place. Like, how do we make this happen? 7 of Swords doesn't always talk about betrayal or deceit. It talks about an individual who's moving in a stealth and strategic-like way to create a plan. So for some of you, yeah, where you're new, you're meeting this person. If you have recently met them, definitely a lot of intimacy here this week. This is your divine counterpart. For others of you, current relationship, discussing long-term goals this week, how to take the relationship to the next level. Again, it's that conversation I keep hearing. It's like, well, where do you see us 5 or 10 years from now? That type of thing. And for others of you where it's a past person, particularly if it was a third party or multiple party situation, this person is reaching out to you this week. They are stuck on you. They've never been able to emotionally let you go. They have suffered some sort of a loss. Either they've been served divorce papers, or the other person told them it was over, or they told the other person it was over. Whatever it is, they are seeing you. I mean, Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Wands. Oh, here, I had the other cards here. Sorry. Queen of Cups and Queen of Swords, all in the upright. And I mean, it's an Emperor to the Empress here after suffering some sort of loss. Coming back to you, stuck on you, can't emotionally get over you. It was a third-party situation. Now, I just want you to listen to your inner voice. I feel is the message from the divine. This is a separate message for those of you that where you were in that type of situationship or third party. I'm not sure to the full extent this week how much this person's going to tell you, because the High Priestess in the reverse talks about a hidden agenda and that you need to listen to your inner voice. So if that other connection for this person ended, I don't believe they're telling you the full story. They might tell you, and again, it's a message I'm getting, they may tell you that they ended it because they suspended themselves and they've thought about it and they're stuck on you and you're a soulmate and all those things you always hope to hear. And while all that may be true, I think for a lot of you, what they're hiding is that the other person left them. And that may be what you're not, is not revealed to you this week anyway. Maybe this person opens up a week or two from now, you know, or down the road and tells, you know, gives you that full disclosure. But I feel like off the bat, if you're connecting with this past person that had you in a third party or in a situationship, what they're not telling you is how that other relationship ended, or that they got dumped, or they're not discussing that with you. For a very small percentage of you, 1 or 2, this person is going to maybe look to stay with you, like move in with you, I'm hearing, like move into your house. Okay, for others of you, they might be asking you for money because they're in a 5 of Pentacles mode and they're seeing you as 10 of Pentacles. So they might want some financial assistance. Again, and that's especially true. I know some of you there are going, I ain't going to give nobody no money. And I understand that. I do. And I get it, because I have Sagittarius high in my one of my 4 top placements in my chart. So I get that feeling. I'm a Gemini, so I can resonate with that. I'm your opposite sign. But I feel like if you've been wanting this person to come towards you, they are. Just be mindful for some of you. They're coming towards you with really nothing but the shirt on their back. They're either have lost half of their wealth or they're about to, because of whatever divorce or something that's happening here. This person is leaving another toxic connection, whether by force or by choice, and coming towards you. New love in you, brand new love in you. I have the 4 of Cups to the Ace of Cups is 5 cups. So at some point there was a disconnection here. They could have chose the other person. But I feel like for some reason this person now has the courage. I'm seeing the Strength card here, not so much as courage. I'm sorry, not so much as strength, but more as courage. Like finally having the courage to come towards you. And for others of you, this is kind of like a sign for you to maybe be really rooted in your intuition this week when this person comes towards you. Do they see you as a soulmate and divine counterpart? They do. They do. They might not use all the words we use or the terminology we use. Just be mindful that they're coming to you because there's a significant loss on their end. And for some of you, they're not telling you the full scope on how that other relationship ended. Like, did their person find out about you and kick them out of the house? You know, something like that. Or they got served divorce papers, or they're being taken for half, or they had a prenup, type of thing. And that's really going to affect their finance. I just don't feel like you're getting 100% of the story of why they're coming towards you. But this is, either way, it's a soulmate or it's a twin flame. Like I said, for some of you, new person that you're meeting because you're finally ready to enter the dating world. And so, yeah, you're meeting your divine counterpart. For others of you, you're already with your divine counterpart, whether you or they realize it or not. And this week is a discussion on either let's become intimate, or if you've already been intimate and this is fairly a good
you've had a good run at this relationship, right? You've been together for a significant period of time. Now it's like, well, where do you see us 5 or 10 years from now? And how do we get there together? And for others of you, it's a past person who's stuck on you, making their way back to you. This is a divine union here. 10 of Cups to the Emperor, to the Empress. I mean, to the 6 of Cups. Even if it's in the reverse, it's still a soulmate card. So there's still a very strong 5D spiritual union between you and whoever this is. Just be mindful, Sag, that when they're coming towards you this week, you're not getting the full 100% story about why they're coming to you. Some of you have to be mindful that you're not being chosen. That's what I just heard. Some of you are not being chosen. It's almost like you're the default because the other relationship fell apart. That's not for all of you, okay? So don't kick this person to the curb. But I think with that High Priestess in the reverse, it's pretty loud that you're not going to get the full story here. So you're really, really going to have to use your intuition on this. But for some of you, I mean, this is what you've manifested. I saw the Page of Cups when I was shuffling for you. I just saw it again when I split the deck to put the cards away. So there is some sort of apology, love offer, gift, coming towards you. I've seen now that King of Pentacles in the reverse twice. I didn't say anything when I first saw it. Now I just saw it again. This other person could be leaving a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or that person left them. But again, if this is a past person, they're coming towards you. They do see you as their happily ever after. They've been stuck on you for a long time. They never forgot you, never stopped loving you. But again, be mindful that this person coming towards you this week, for those of you that are encountering this person, they're just not telling you 100% of how that other relationship ended or is ending. Because for some of them, it's just happening this week. Like this is groundwork for them, ground zero on this. And they're reaching out to you, but you're not getting the full story. So just use your intuition. You're good at that, Sag. That's what I have for you. If you like this message, it resonated with you, or you want to claim all or part of it, please be sure to click. Please be sure to, click like, share, subscribe, drop me some comments below. Until I read for you again, I'm wishing you a lot of luck with that situation. Remember to use your intuition, my friends. And as always, I'm sending you light, love, and peace. Hello, Capricorn. Let's see what the week of August 25th, 2024 has in store for you. We have a blocking. You are blocking something this week, blocking someone this week. Let's see what this is all about. You could be blocking just negativity out, maybe wanting to focus more on the positive parts of life. Ace of Pentacles, High Priestess card. So that could be it as well. Maybe blocking emotions from a particular situation or individual in an effort to like reserve it for yourself or to protect yourself. Bottom of the deck, Moon in the reverse. So some of you could be blocking some like negative emotions or insecurities you've had, trying to maybe shed them from your life at this time. Again, trying to be more positive in your life this week. So let's see what this is all about for the Capricorn Collective for the week of August 25th. Please and thank you. I have the Ace of Wands in the upright, the Queen of Swords in the upright, the Four of Cups in the upright, and the Five of Wands in the upright. And at the bottom of the deck, that leaves the Page of Pentacles in the upright, Wheel of Fortune in the upright, Ace of Cups in the upright. Look at you with two aces this week. That leaves at the bottom of the deck the Ace of Swords in the reverse. I don't like that. I'm going to clarify this for you. Ace of Swords in the reverse is the only reversal card here on the table, so it's not too bad. But you do have the Lovers in the upright to the Knight of Swords in the upright. I feel like someone wants to set the record straight with you. This could be in your professional, personal, or romantic life, okay? You could be dealing with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Really heavy on the Gemini. And even just air energy here, but this is a small read, not a lot of cards on the table, so take it all how it resonates. I feel like you're entering the week as the Queen of Swords, whether you're feminine or masculine, doesn't matter. I'm not reading body parts or genders, I'm reading energy, but I feel like you're starting off, whether it's in your professional, personal, or romantic life. Hell, for some of you, it's all three. But you're just entering it like feeling independent. Even if you're coupled, I don't mean like you're, leaving your spouse or leaving your person. But feeling independent, feeling really good about yourself, being very decisive with your actions, maybe creating something new, or you have your mind on something. very clear-minded entering the week, very perceptive, feeling independent, communicating directly and effectively your wants and your needs to the people around you or the people in your circle or the people you interact with. I like this a lot. You're blocking out negativity this week is what you're doing. You are focused on something new. Ace of Wands. Yes, this is the phallic symbol of tarot. Maybe you're focused on new love, rekindling old love, meeting a new person. This could be a new job opportunity, a new project. But this week is incredibly powerful for you. Like, I think you're blocking out negative emotions, blocking out negativity from people. There's something or someone that has sparked your interest or your curiosity. And it's something you might feel a little competitive about for some of you, for some. And you're just like, I'm going to win this. I'm going to conquer this. I'm going to get this person, or I'm going to rekindle this love, or I'm going to get that job, or I'm going to get that project off the ground. This could be as simple as, you've been procrastinating on painting a room in your house this week or in your flat or your apartment. And you wake up Monday morning and you're like, I'm going to the hardware store. I'm getting the paint. I'm going to get this done. Like and that's, that doesn't apply for all of you. Not every Capricorn is painting their house this week, but the point I'm making is something that you maybe have been sitting in that Four of Cups energy, that you maybe felt a little enthused, not very, not greatly enthused to do it, very like contemplative or disconnected, maybe a little feeling of like malaise or apathy. Not this week. I mean, you're overcoming the negativity within yourself and you're overcoming the negativity outside of you. That Five of Wands in the upright here is telling me that you're ready to meet the demands this week of whatever is transpiring like around you. Whether it's like conflict, you're going to conquer it. Competition, you're going to conquer it. Disagreement with someone, you're going to know how to handle it. Like if there's a rivalry issue at work, you're going to know how to handle it and you're going to be victorious. For some of you, you have a whole new beginning in finance. Some new message you're receiving here with this page. Pages are messengers. So for some of you where you've been looking for a job and this week you decide, you know what, really got to get on the ball. Queen of Swords, and get my resume out there, right? Ace of Wands, take action, find this new job. It comes by the end of the week, you have it. With that Page of Pentacles, it's a manifestation of a financial opportunity. So it's getting the phone call or the email. They want you to come in for an interview, or you already had the interview and now you're getting the call that you're hired, something like that. For others of you where maybe you've had conflict with a lover or a family member or a friend, I just see you like putting that conflict aside and having a new beginning with that person. If this is a love interest, it's a passionate new beginning. If it's this is so good across the board. I can keep going on and on giving you all of these examples. But yeah, for some of you, this is either a new love or a current love, or maybe even reconnecting with a past love, right? I mean, the Capricorn collective is pretty large here. I have about 1,000 Capricorns that follow me when I look at the numbers for those of you who comment, and then I look at the numbers for the respective individual Capricorn readings that I've done. And whether this is new or past, job, family, friend, lover, it's a beautiful reading for you. You basically have every ace on the table because the Page of Pentacles, the messenger carries with it the Ace of Pentacles. The only one I don't like is that Ace of Swords being there in the reverse. But I feel like the Ace of Swords in the reverse is someone who is dealing with a little bit of like clouded judgment. So, but someone's coming in to clear that up. So, all right, let me get you to, I have two different messages here for you. Starting the week very clear-minded, very focused, very energized to have this passionate new beginning, whether it's in your career and finance or love and romance or just with a friend. You're ready for it. You're ready. This is all victory, 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 victory. Wheel of Fortune, a whole new life cycle, a change in your life for the better, clear mental thinking, new chapter. I feel very like energized and excited. I'm probably like talking 55 miles per hour right now. So I'm sorry if these messages are coming out quickly, but I just see you overcoming adversity, conflict, rivalry, disagreements, beating out the competition this week. For others of you, you have had a disconnection with a lover. It's not going to be for all of you. It's for some of you. You've had some sort of disconnection this week. And you may have blocked this person in the past, energetically, physically, emotionally, maybe blocked them on social media. This person wants a whole new beginning with you. Take it how it resonates. That might not be for all of you. And you may not even want this past person back. But if there was an issue in the past with this person, this lover, where you felt you had clouded judgment, or you caught them in a white lie or in a big lie, they're racing in to correct the record. So again, that's not going to be for all of you, because not all of you have had that experience. And in that respect, this is a whole new start in love, passionate reconnection, planting a seed for a future, restoring love in your connection, beating out the competition or the stress or the miscommunication or misunderstanding here, coming back in from out of the cold with the Five of Pentacles there at the bottom. So for some of you, it's something like that, where you've had a disconnection with someone, with a counterpart or a soulmate or a lover, and whatever confusion there was, or you didn't understand something, or you caught them in a lie, this person's racing in very quickly to correct the record with you. And for others of you, you just have a beautiful brand new beginning. Again, could be a financial opportunity. For others of you, you're starting a new passion project, could be starting your own side gig. If you're single, you're meeting a new person, blocking out the negativity. Maybe have dated a lot of losers. That's terrible to call people losers, but you've had a lot of dating experiences that maybe caused you a lot of tension and strife and grief. And you're like, this week I'm gonna get myself out there again. Yeah, then it's a whole new love relationship. But this is so good. This is the best reading. I have Aquarius and Pisces left to do, as well as the collective reading at the end. But so far, for all the signs I've done, this is the best reading. Brand new beginnings for you, my friends. Stay stable, stay grounded. You are an earth sign. I feel like if you can stay stable and grounded this week, it's like you're rewarded from the universe. And for a small portion of you where you've had that disconnection with a lover because there's been some sort of mix up or a fallout or a fight, or you caught them in a lie or something like that, they're racing in to have this new beginning with you. So I don't care how you slice it and dice it. This is the best reading out of all of them so far. I dare Aquarius and Pisces to rise to the occasion and beat you, because, you have four aces on the table. And even with the Ace of Swords in the reverse, the Knight of Swords is in the upright, and the Knight of Swords charges through holding the Ace of Swords in the upright. So for some of you, someone wants to just correct the record because of some mishap or argument you've had with them. Very heavy on the air sign here, but take it how it resonates. And for others of you, you just have a beautiful new beginning. Some of you in work, some of you in your home, or a new passion project, a new financial endeavor, a new job. And God bless those of you where all of this is happening to you this week, because that's just a spectacular energy. So love this reading for you, Capricorn. If you liked it, enjoyed it, found it fun, enlightening, entertaining, want to claim all or part of it, please be sure to click like, share, and subscribe. Remember to block out the negative energy. You have a lot of good stuff coming your way this week. So just stay grounded. Don't get a little egoic when all of this good stuff starts happening for you. But definitely, I feel recharged just in reading your cards now. So I hope that you carry that positive energy with you in the upcoming week. Love this message for you. Until I read for you again, Capricorn. Oh, don't forget to please click like, share, and subscribe. And until I read for you again, I'm wishing you light, love, and peace. Hello, Aquarius. I don't know if you can beat out Capricorn. We're about to find out. But let's see if what the week of August 25th, 2024 has in store for you, my friends. We have travel. Some of you literally making plans to travel. Others of you, someone is traveling to you. There's movement here on the table. Either making plans to travel or traveling this week, or like I said, you have an individual or an opportunity coming your way. Tell me more about travel for the Aquarius Collective. Tell me more about travel. What do we have at the bottom of the deck? Six of Swords in the reverse. Something that wasn't moving, because that travel card is a card of movement. So something that was stuck or stagnant, or you weren't seeing progress on, or you weren't seeing much movement on, this week starts to speed up for you. Could be in your professional, personal, or romantic life. Take all these messages how they resonate. It's a collective general reading. Please clarify travel, please, for the Aquarius Collective. One more shuffle here, please, and thank you. Aquarius, we have the Eight of Swords in the upright, the Queen of Wands in the upright, the Four of Wands in the upright, the Nine of Pentacles in the upright. Bottom of the deck, Page of Pentacles in the upright, Seven of Wands in the upright, High Priestess in the reverse. And that leaves at the bottom of the deck the Knight of Pentacles in the upright, the Hierophant in the upright, wow, and the Ace of Wands in the upright. Whatever has been slow and stagnant for you, whether it's in your professional, personal, romantic life, is going to speed up this week very quickly for you. You're entering the week feeling very good. Queen of Wands, I don't read body parts, I read energy. So whether you're masculine or feminine, and the truth is we all embody masculine and feminine energy, but regardless of your gender or what pronouns you use, you're entering the week resonating with the energy of the Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands is vibrant. They have a good nose for business. They look good. They smell good. They feel good. They enjoy themselves. They're magnetic, meaning they walk into a room, people are drawn to them. They're exceptional conversationalists. They have great ideas. They're the entrepreneurs. King and Queen of Wands are the entrepreneurs of tarot. They're the business builders, very charismatic. They tend to be very popular people, like popular in their family, their community, their friend group, chatty. You know, it's the person you want to sit down and chat with, and they can talk your ear off. So I like this energy, very charismatic, very magnetic, extremely mature energy here. And the Queen of Wands, you know, has a black cat with her in the original Rider-Waite-Smith tarot deck. And that black cat, you know, at the time of tarot, it's like she's not afraid to stand, or this person, regardless of gender, not afraid to stand out, not afraid to be different. And the Queen of Wands makes decisions in their professional, personal, romantic life using their intuition. So I really like this energy for you. Whatever has been stuck and stagnant for you, that maybe you have felt restricted on, you can't move forward in your career, or you've had some sort of block in your career. For some of you, you've just been paralyzed by fear. There's something you want to do, and recently you have felt like I can't do that, or I can't win that, or I can't get that, right? I'm never going to get that job, or close that deal, or reconnect with that person. Whatever it is, you're overcoming that. Queen of Wands to the Eight of Swords is like, you know what? I'm done with the negative thinking. I need to set myself free. I can't be filled with any hopelessness or anxiety or fear over whatever crisis this is. So something has been moving very slow for you. You are like taking full dominion of it this week, and like, I'm not going to let this get me down. Four of Wands talks about celebration, family, the four walls of your home. You're going to feel really good in your space this week energetically. Lots of love in your home, whether you share it with 10 people or you live alone with a cat like I do. Like, you're just feeling really good this week. Some of you could be hosting a little party, and in that respect, maybe it was a little slow getting this gathering together. Could be something like that, and you've been up in your head about whether it could be successful, or is everyone going to show up on time. And yeah, it looks like clear success across the board with that. So whatever this is for you, and it's different for each of you, because I have about 1,000 Aquarians that watch this channel, my readings regularly. So this could be any number of things for you, but whatever's been stuck, stale, stagnant, you've been up in your head about, or unsure, had fear or anxiety, you're taking full dominion of that this week, and really having success with it, like overcoming it. You're going to feel incredibly balanced. The Nine of Pentacles energy here, very balanced individual, someone who is achieving financial and personal success, feeling freedom, feeling security, enjoying the rewards of their hard work. So again, something that was stuck or stagnant, or maybe didn't come through for you this week, you're going to feel like king or queen, on top of the world type of feeling here. For some of you, it's a new opportunity in finance, in a job, because this is a messenger card. So for some of you, you're receiving like an opportunity to increase your income in some sort of way. Could be a financial proposition where maybe it's been challenging for you to find the job. You've really been putting yourself out there, going to job fairs, or working with an agency or a recruiter or something like that, or just putting out your resumes. It's like, this is the week you get the phone call. Come on in for an interview, Aquarius, or you got the job, Aquarius. Something like that. For others of you, you've had a situation where it's been stuck and stagnant because maybe negotiations fell through, contractual negotiations, and it's like this week you're going to overcome that and be able to bridge the gap with that individual or that entity, and it's going to be like financially rewarding for all involved. But I like this for you. It's like your hard work paid off this week. You were, whatever this was for you, you were courageous. You were persistent. You knew what you wanted. You brought in that fiery energy. And this week, it's like absolute certainty of success that it's happening. Now, the only thing I want to say with the High Priestess in the reverse, I feel like this is a little bit more of a warning for you, okay? Specifically for those of you where you are in negotiations with someone over something and those negotiations have been stuck or stagnant. Excuse me. Do I think you will have victory over that negotiation? Absolutely. Just be mindful that if that other person capitulates very quickly and gives you what you want, they have a hidden agenda. And it could just be on their part. They were lazy and didn't want to argue with you anymore. And they're like, okay, fine, whatever. Yep, have it your way. Yes, you're going to feel very victorious. But that person had some other hidden intention there on why, I don't want to say they're giving you the win, but why whatever's been stuck is now moving forward. Okay. So whatever indecision there was on that person's part, it's like I don't want to say manipulation. They're giving you what you want, and you're going to feel very victorious in this. They're just not telling you the full scope of why they're giving you what they want. Okay, I hope that that's making sense to you. Here's a very basic example that just came to me. Let's say you've been trying to furnish your home, your apartment, your flat, okay? And you went to some furniture gallery or furniture store, wherever you buy furniture at in person. And there's this living room set you want, and you've kind of been negotiating for the last week with the salesperson, and you're trying to get it at a cheaper price, and they're really holding firm to whatever that retail price is. You go back in there this week and you say, you know what, here's my last offer. If you want to sell me this, if you want to make the commission on it, I want it at this price. And they just turn around and go, yeah, you got it. And you're going to be like, wow, I knew I was going to be victorious, right? I knew I was going to get that opportunity. It saved me money. I persevered, right? I was courageous. What you don't know is the person just gave their 2-week notice, and they don't really give a crap that they just gave you the living room set at bottom basement price. Okay, so it's something like that where you're winning at something that was stuck or stagnant. It's like the other person is giving you what you want, but you don't have the full story on why they're giving you what they want. So that furniture story there is just like a little example to you, but something that was slow and steady, that was maybe stuck or stagnant, is being cleared up for you this week. This is total victory for you. And again, could be in career and finance, could be in love and romance. For some of you, this is a new job opportunity or the opportunity to collaborate with other people. And you're going to feel just very just and victorious that like you won, that you persevered and you won whatever this is. For others of you, you've just been making travel plans or planned to celebrate or have a party, and maybe things were a bit delayed and now everything comes together. But I like this for you a lot. Second best reading, Capricorn being the first. So if you are an Aquarius Capricorn cusper, meaning your birthday it falls within 2 or 3 days of when Capricorn season ended and Aquarius season began, you may want to take a look at Capricorn's reading because they had a spectacular reading also about overcoming some challenges, blocking out the negativity, and being victorious in their endeavors this week. And I definitely feel the same for you. Just if you're negotiating anything with someone this week, or you have been for quite some time, and you maybe felt like up in your head, like this person's never going to work with me, or I'm never going to, get that deal, or I'm never going to get that job, just be mindful this week. You get it. You win. Like victory is yours. But if the other person is giving up or giving in, and that's why things are now moving quickly, you just don't really know the full story on why they're doing that. Okay, so other than that, this is a victory for you. Something that was stale, stuck, or stagnant, coming in fast, balancing you out beautifully. I think you're going to revel in this moment. I'm going to be quite honest with you, Aquarius. I don't know what this is for you. It'll be different for each of you. And again, career and finance, or love and romance, or just friendship and family, however you want to apply it. Something that was stuck and stagnant coming in fast and beautifully, wonderfully for you this week. Hold on to that energy, my friends. I don't see that often for Aquarius reads. A lot of your readings have been difficult lately, but this is like a win-win week for you. So I hope you carry the enthusiasm I'm currently feeling for your sign. I hope you carry that with you all week long, and safe travels for those of you who may be traveling this week. That's what I have for you, Aquarius. If you like this message, found it enlightening, entertaining, want to claim all or part of it, please be sure to click like, share, and subscribe. And until I read for you again, I'm wishing you light, love, and peace. Hello, Pisces. Let's see what the divine has in store for you for the week of August 25th, 2024. Stalker. Great. Great. Someone is watching you. Someone is obsessed with you. Obsessed with, now, I forget what sign had this also. It might have been Leo. So if you have like a Leo moon, or if Leo's like in your, obviously it's not your sun sign if you're watching Pisces for your sun sign, but like if Leo is your moon or your rising or maybe even your north node, I'll go that far. Check out that Leo reading. If you're dealing with a Leo that you feel could be stalking you, you may want to take a look at that reading as well, and then apply those messages to you as the cross watcher, okay? But you have someone here who's obsessed with you this week. I'm going to give you the same advice that I gave Leo, which is if you're going anywhere this week, you know, we live in this world where in this day and age where we want to share everything we do, and we're having a beautiful dinner and we want to snap a picture and throw it up on Facebook or Instagram or whatever. And be like, oh, I'm enjoying whatever it is, cavatello and broccoli. I'm Italian. So, you know, cavatello and broccoli or shrimp scampi, whatever it is. And you want to share the photo and I'm at this restaurant. I wouldn't do that this week. Same message I got for Leo, I want to give to you. Be careful with letting the entire world know your whereabouts when your home is empty, when you're not home, when you're traveling. You can post it afterwards. Had a wonderful dinner at so-and-so's tonight, you know, and then post that picture. But I wouldn't let anyone know where you are. I shouldn't say don't always let at least someone know where you are, right? For safety and security. We live in a pretty crazy world these days. Don't let the whole world know where you are this week. Obviously, always stay in touch with, you know, I always tell at least 2 people when I leave the house, even if I'm going to the grocery store, because again, crazy world and you never know what can happen these days. But in terms of like letting the global community know, I'd be a little cautious with your privacy this week. That's all I'm going to say about that. It's just a side message for 1 or 2 people watching that needed to hear that. Bottom of the deck, we have 5 of Wands in the upright to the King of Pentacles. Could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Someone you've had some conflict, competition, strife, disagreements with. Looks like this person is trying to keep an eye on you this week. Tell me more about the Stalker card for the Piscean Collective, please, and thank you. The Star in the upright. The Page of Wands in the upright. See, inquiring. Pages are inquiries. They're messengers. And the Page of Wands themselves, they're discovering. They're looking for information, looking for news. So just be mindful. Someone is like, I feel like that's double confirmation there. It's like the divine saying, I said what I said and I meant it. Someone is watching you this week. 6 of Swords in the upright. Wheel of Fortune in the upright. Bottom of the deck, 9 of Wands in the upright. 8 of Swords in the upright. Ace of Cups in the upright, the bottom of the deck. That leaves the 6 of Cups in the upright, to the Strength card in the upright, to Knight of Cups in the upright, followed by the 10 of Cups and victory here with the 6 of Wands. A lot of you have a past person. We're in the last week of Mercury retrograde. Now, you could take this like it's in your professional, personal, or romantic life, okay? Because for some of you, it may not be a lover. This could be a friend that you had a huge falling out with, and now they're obsessed with wanting to reconnect with you, and they're looking you up online or looking you up on Facebook or X or Instagram, whatever you use, to see what have you been up to. You know, do they have a chance of moving towards you and rebuilding the friendship with you? For others of you, it's a family member, again, where maybe you've had some sort of disconnection, and now they're looking to reconnect. And for others of you, yes, it's a past lover. I mean, there's no way that I cannot read it that way. So again, family, friend, or lover, someone is looking into you this week, obsessed with wanting to reconnect with you, obsessed with wanting to move out of whatever, like, whatever transpired, because the Six of Swords is preceded by the Five of Swords. So in order, like for this person to want to heal the connection and move into calmer waters or have better days with you, that means you got to leave behind the tension, grief, strife, conflict that had just occurred, right? Because Five of Swords precedes Six of Swords. So I feel like in that respect, you have someone here. I'm going to just call them an entity. Could be an Aquarius, could be a Leo. We saw Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn at the bottom of the deck. I also have Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. But it's a small reading, small spread. So you take those signs how they resonate to you. This person wants to reconnect with you. They want an entirely new cycle with you. I'm just, the only message I'm getting here is that if this, whomever this entity is, I'm just going to call them an entity because I don't know what or who they are. This is a repeated pattern with this individual. Like, this is not the first time you've had this fallout or this betrayal, whatever that Five of Swords was for you, where you caught them in a lie, or they betrayed you, or they put you in competition, or they deceived you. Whatever that argument, stress, conflict, tension was, it's repeated. The Nine of Wands for me in that respect is like repetition. So you're like battle worn and weary. Like when this person approaches you this week, which I feel a lot of you, you're going to receive communication from this person, possibly coming in with an apology, that Knight of Cups. Again, could be a friend, family member, or lover, but I feel like a lot of you already see this coming because this has happened before with this person, where you've had this falling out or this trust issue with them, and some time goes by, an hour, a day, a week, and then boom, they want to re-enter your life and, hey, let's try this again type of thing. I love you, you love me, it's unconditional, let's try it again. I don't know how many of you are going to do this again. I don't have any of the cards here are a 10, except for the Wheel of Fortune is a 10. So there is like a new cycle starting, but I don't feel like the shenanigans of the past have ended with this person. Meaning that if you did not learn those karmic lessons, or they did not learn those karmic lessons, whatever transpired back there that caused the disconnection in the first place, I feel like it's going to happen again. That's just my little sidebar note. You use your discernment or intuition, but this is like a repeated pattern with this individual, so much so you've almost developed resilience to it. You know, like you can, you have persistence now. Like it's sad to say, but if this is like some sort of an abusive relationship, whether it's a family member, a friend, or a lover, you've gotten used to the abuse, or you've gotten used to the in and out energy, or the fight and they disappear, or the fight and they retract and then they come back around again. It's either you're unhealed, they're unhealed, you're both unhealed, but this is just like a repetitive pattern, and it's about to start all over again. For a lot of you, this is in love, but again, it could be anyone that you love with the Ace of Cups. But the Ace of Cups also talks about your intuition. And so I feel like you have to lean really heavily. Instead of leaning on the negative thoughts of the Eight of Swords in your head this week, you're going to have to tap into more of your intuition, your gut feeling on what to do with this person when they contact you this week. It is a soulmate, soul bond connection. Not all soulmates, soul bonds are meant to spend the rest of, our lives with us. Soulmates can last for 5 days, 5 minutes, or 50 years. It's different, whatever your soul contract is with that person. But this person is coming in with an apology. They want a whole new opportunity with you again. They want victory with you again. So take that all how it resonates. If you don't want anything to do with this person, I would be mindful of what you post online, where you're at, what you're doing. Again, always do it after the fact. And I've made that a habit of mine now for a number of years, especially with living alone. I don't want anyone to know when I'm alone, or when my boyfriend is over, or when we're out on a date, or I'm out shopping. I used to be one of those people on Facebook where like everyone had to know everything I did and look at what I made for dinner. And, the last 2 years I've really have pulled back on all of that. And like, I don't really need to do that. Everyone doesn't need to know what I had for dinner tonight, or where I'm at, or where I'm shopping. So I don't know why I feel the need to share that with you, But I feel like some of you have to be very mindful, especially if you don't want anything to do with this person. Because some of you, you're done with it. Like this person left a really bad taste in your mouth. They did it again, repeated pattern, right? They had you all negative in your head. You're trying to heal from this. You're trying to move on, Page of Wands. And if you really want nothing to do with that person, whomever they are, I would just be mindful of your privacy settings and careful about posting where you are or what you're doing in that moment. If you want to share afterwards, it's okay, but I feel the need to tell you, especially if you don't want anything to do with that person, because like I told Leo, they could literally just show up where you posted you just were. And for those of you who don't want anything to do with that person, I think that's, the last thing you want to see happen. But yeah, you have someone from your, I'm going to say past, because I feel like with that Five of Swords, this is someone this is not a new person. 99.999% of you. This is someone you already know. You've had conflict with them. For a lot of you, it's been repeated conflict because the actual core issue is never truly addressed. And so things are great in the beginning, and then there's another argument. And even though the argument is about A, B, C, or D, the real heart of the matter is because XYZ was never addressed, or you know what I mean? So for a lot of you, it's just, excuse me, a repeated pattern with this individual. But here they come again, wanting some kind of brand new start with you. So keep that in mind, Pisces. Again, be mindful of your whereabouts this week and also what you're posting online, where you are and all of that stuff. So if you found this message interesting or enlightening in any way, or you want to claim all or part of it, please click like, share, and subscribe. And until I read for you again, I'm wishing you a lot of luck with this. Be safe this week. And as always, I'm sending you light, love, and peace. Well, there we have it, everyone. That is what you can expect for the week of August 25th, 2024. I'm going to do a quick bonus read now with the card at the bottom of the deck. Ooh, threatening. Someone could be threatened by you or intimidated by you or just like bothered by you, like something you either did or said recently, or you're going to do or say this weekend. Hierophant in the reverse to the Knight of Wands in the reverse. Could be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or possibly a Taurus. This person is very bothered by you. This could be in your career and finance. Knight of Wands again to the Knight of Cups in the reverse, which talks about jealousy. So yeah, someone is jealous about you this week, collective, whether it's in career and finance or love and romance or family and friendship. Knight of Wands showing up again. Someone is jealous of you, intimidated. You could be showing them up at work, like doing a better job. Again with the Knight of Wands to the Moon card. See, you don't realize this. You're as the collective now, right? You're enjoying yourselves, or whatever it is. You're dealing with, like, again with the Knight of Wands. I feel like the Knight of Wands is the collective, and that's why I keep showing, because the Knight of Wands is energetic and passionate and sexy and looking good and smelling good, whether you're male or female. You're on the go, you're energetic, whatever you're dealing with here, whether you're too busy winning because you're an Aries, or someone is stalking you because you're a Leo, or you're a Scorpio and someone is making their way back to you, or something that was stuck and stagnant is moving forward because you're an Aquarius. Like, whatever you're dealing with here, life is going pretty well for you this week, or at least you're trying to move on from whatever has been difficult. Someone's not liking this. Someone's very intimidated by you. You're outshining them this week at work, in a friend group. Had the Emperor come out and the Nine of Pentacles. I'm just going to take them as extras. So, for the collective, tell me more about this individual who's intimidated or threatened or bothered by the collective, please, and thank you. Clarified by the Four of Pentacles in the upright, Knight of Swords in the upright, Three of Swords in the upright, Judgment in the upright. Bottom of the deck, Six of Pentacles in the upright, Five of Pentacles in the upright, Ten of Pentacles in the upright. That leaves at the bottom of the deck the Devil to the Ace of Wands in the upright, and the Ten of Burdens, as I call it, Ten of Wands in the reverse. Okay, this is a really weird message. It's probably for one person watching. And then I'll go on to the rest of the reading. For some of you, someone is in crisis. Let me give you some signs here. Could be a Capricorn, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Okay, really heavy on the earth energy. And then I have Aries as well. And it's a small reading, right? Only a couple of cards. So take those signs how they resonate. Could be you, your moon or rising placement, or the person's moon or rising placement. For some of you, you have someone who's going through some sort of heartbreak this week, okay? They're dealing with some sort of pain, heartbreak, loss. It's going to be different for all of them, but they're turning to you, okay? They're coming in fast. Knight of Swords. They're coming in fast. They need you. They look at you as a spiritual being or a comforting being or a healing being. And there's someone else who does not like that. They're threatened. They're threatened, and I'll give you an example. Let's say this is a work situation and someone is struggling with their job this week. Okay, they feel like they're on the verge of being fired, or maybe they just got reprimanded. They could be personally going through a divorce or a loss or something, and they're struggling with work this week. And they come in and they see you as this beautiful card of, judgment, always knowing the right thing to do, being very clear-headed. They come to you very quickly, Knight of Swords, asking for your help or your advice or your input, and you give it, because that's who you are. Someone else at work is looking in on that and threatened by that. Why didn't that person come to me? Why did they go to you? And I don't know if they're going to say that to you, but that's what they're thinking. Why did that person come to you and not come to me? I'm the higher up, or I've worked with them longer. See, there's some jealousy here at play because someone, and again, I'm going to get onto the other message, but for some of you, that's what's happening. Someone is turning to you, could be in a friend group. They lost a job and they turn to you for comfort. And then there's another jealous friend, like, you talk to them and you're like, oh, did you hear that Mary lost her job this week? And they're like, well, how did you find it? Well, Mary called me, or Mary stopped by today. Well, why didn't she call me? It's that type of person. Oh, you knew before me? Pff, you've only been friends with Mary for like a year. I've known her for 10 years. Yeah, it's something like that where someone is turning to you for help, assistance, advice, conversation, love, support, nurturance. And someone's on the outside looking in, Five of Pentacles, looking at, why did this person come to you for charity and relief and support and help or financial aid or whatever it is that you're giving? Because you're in this giving mode this week of like being generous. Pentacles are generous with, their resources. So some of you will be generous with your money this week. Others of you will be generous with your love or your compassion or just giving someone time. But someone else is upset that someone who was in crisis came to you, or someone needed help and they came to you, and they're intimidated by you. So be mindful of that. This person is very toxic. So if this is resonating with you, you know who this person is, okay? They're incredibly toxic. For others of you, I don't even know how to say this. For others of you, someone is, you're in some type of situationship or third-party relationship, okay? And that person is coming to you this week, this Emperor, whoever he or she may be. I don't look at body parts, I'm reading energy. This Emperor is like charging forward towards this Nine of Pentacles because this person provides him with comfort, happiness. You fulfill their wishes. They're dealing with some heartbreak. The last relationship that they had fell out. Someone passed away. They just lost their job. They had a fight with their mom. There's some crisis. It's going to vary on scale. But for some of you, this is like a third-party situationship. And this person is coming in this week to either mend that with you, like mend a relationship with you, or have a discussion with you. They want to give you equal reciprocity. They're like choosing you, or they want to be with you. Whoever their ex is extremely toxic. Okay. And this person's very bothered that so soon after their relationship is ending with this person, that this person's running towards you. Now, I don't know if that person knows that you've already been involved with their person, or it's been a situationship. I mean, I don't know. For some of you, you've just recently met this person, So it's not a situationship or a third party, but their ex finds out this week and it's going to be like, wow, the Emperor already moved towards you already. Like, because they see something online or they hear about it from the Emperor's friends or something like that, you know. And like, wow, I'm sitting here heartbroken, right? Trying to find security and stability in my life. And this person's already out dating you. Like that's, again, it's a strong feeling here of jealousy. So be mindful of that, whether it's a third party, a situationship, or a new person. It's like this person is running towards you this week for reciprocity. For some of you, they've left you out in the cold in the past. This person wants to come back in for the cold. From the cold. I mean, if it's a love reading, something like that, and you're resonating, this person sees you as everything. Again, Ten of Pentacles is love, time, money, abundance. They have an extremely toxic ex who's really peed off this week that this person is coming towards you. Okay? And now, for others of you, someone is very in your circle. Okay? If this has nothing to do with love, and this has nothing to do with someone coming to you for help or assistance, and someone watching that and being jealous about it, if those storylines did not resonate with you, then you may very well fall into this storyline. And this storyline is you are receiving financial abundance this week. Opportunity, something is expanding for you where maybe you've been in financial debt. Maybe in the past you've had to accept financial assistance, whether you're on some type of like local, state, federal program you've been in the past, like a welfare if you're in the United States. But, you know, for some of you, you've had to receive charity of some kind to get by. And you know, it's hard to put food on the table in this global economy, or you've lost your job if you're in the United States, you know, or anywhere in the world really. And you're just like, let's say you've been struggling. I feel like this week things turn around for you, where you get this opportunity here. Maybe you get news that the job you applied for wants you to come in for an interview, or they're actually going to give you, like, offer you the job. For others of you, you've been doing okay at work, but maybe you're kind of struggling. This week you get like a little bump, you get a raise. Others of you, a promotion. I see for the collective, for a lot of you, a financial increase or something that puts you on the path this week towards financial abundance in the future. You have someone who's really going to hold back their feelings. Four of Pentacles to the Three of Swords. This person does not like that you're successful. And this person is close to you. Like this is someone, this could be a parent, a best friend, a sibling, a lover. This person, you are like in your glory this week of like, wow, I can't believe I got that job, or they called me in for an interview, or, you know, because there were days I had to struggle and I was eating tuna fish 3 times a day. Like it's, and this week you get the news that this, you know, it's almost like this financial miracle is, you know, is happening this week. And you're like, I can't believe it. You know, I'm after all this time of struggling, and someone is sitting there like, that's nice. Yeah, congratulations. And they're really holding back how hurt they are that you're doing better than them. This person is incredibly jealous. They're incredibly toxic. They don't like this new beginning or this new opportunity, or like where some of you have been financially struggling and maybe you did apply for some type of financial grant or government assistance or something. You're just getting good news that, you know, something you've been working on or you applied to is you know, making its way to you this week, and it's going to help better financially stabilize you moving forward. And someone does not, I mean, they just don't like this at all. So be mindful of that. That's really crazy because I feel like this is someone really close in your inner circle. And they are threatened. Like right behind the threatening card is groupie. Yes, group. This is someone within your close group. And you're shining this week and they're not liking it. So take all those messages how they resonate. For some of you, excuse me, you have some new financial opportunity or something you've been working on, you're going to really see the pathway this week that, wow, it's coming true for me. And you're going to want to share this news, right? With the trumpet here, angel with the trumpet. Like, I want to tell everyone about this resurrection, financial resurrection in my life. And you have someone very close in your group circle that is jealous that you're receiving this opportunity, or something you've been working on is coming to fruition for you. For others of you, you have a past person that wants to reconnect with you. They want to overcome the heartbreak. They have a person that is really upset that they're either returning to you, or that they're moved on with you so quickly after the last relationship ended. And then for others of you, you have someone leaning on you, coming to you for help this week because something crushing and heartbreaking has happened to them. They've lost their job. They've lost a family member. Maybe they're going through a divorce, or just this person is really going through it this week. And they look at you as this pillar of strength and love and support, whether it's in professional, personal, romantic life. And you have this exterior person here really peed off and jealous on why this person charged towards you for this help and not them. So that's what I have for you, collective. Take all those messages, how they resonate. Remember with the other readings to look at your sun and your moon. And I say moon because the moon governs our emotions. And we are still in that post 1 week phase since the full blue moon that we had in Aquarius last week. So a lot of emotions still running high this week. And that's why I wanted to set the intention for this to not just be for your sun sign, but your sun and moon. Take all those messages, how they resonate to you. I'm sending you an abundance amount of love this week, and good luck with all of your various situations. I want to apologize very quickly that I did not post a lot of videos this week. I've been going through some emotional things myself, and when I do these readings, I need to be very focused and clear-headed in order to channel accurate messages for all of you. And so I didn't want to do a reading until I felt good, or I felt better. So thankfully it came. It took me about 5 days, but here I am. So I hope you appreciate the messages. I apologize for the delay, and I hope this week to be able to produce more for you and to get those messages out to you. So until I read for all of you again, I love you very much, and I wish you a fantastic week. And as always, I'm sending you light, love, and peace.